Welcome to the Samwell B12 experience,
where we have you covered for all the NHL action, play-by-play, news, and more. Make sure to subscribe today. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome in. It's Cats Day. It's Florida Day. It's the Florida Panthers, the Tampa Bay Lightning. This is going to be awesome. I wonder who we're cheering for today. I wonder which team we're going for. That's right. The Panthers are going to be victorious over the Lightning. Let's go. This is going to be huge. Welcome in. one and all. I'm so excited for today. I feel good. I've recovered after the disaster of what was last night, but we're going to have so much fun, and I cannot wait. So welcome in, Russ. How's it going? Adrian, what's up? Ryan, what's going on? Welcome in. I can prep. Good to see ya. What's up, Gerard? How's it going, my friend? Welcome in. Ben, hello there. Hayden, what's up? TJ, welcome in. EC3 in the house. Good to see ya. It is going to be fun. David, what is going on? Welcome to the show. Cam's Edits, welcome in. Onyx, good to see you. Bucks in the house. Welcome. We're going to have a lot of fun today, but the first thing we got to do is look, what on earth are the keys for today's games? That's what we do in the playoffs. There are 3 keys, and we need to discuss them. First, for the Panthers, much like the Leafs, and like a lot of other teams, stay out of the box. Is that hard? We'll see. It's been a long time since you addressed me so formally. It was so funny. I was like reading your name and I'm like, did I read her name wrong? I'm like, no, I've said it 1,000 times. That was really weird. Welcome in. Stay out of the box. Tampa will punish you. Kucherov, Point, Hedman, Nick Paul, Stamkos. They are massive on the power play. The Panthers need to stay out of the box. Now, Florida was tied for 6th in the NHL on the penalty kill, but you don't want to tempt the Tampa Bay Lightning. For the Lightning, one of the big keys for today, Alex, what's going on? The big 3 goal scorers. Can they contain the goal scorers of the Panthers? Can they score themselves? So for the Lightning, it's all about the big 3, right? Kucherov, Stamkos, Point. They need to score goals. Last year, when Toronto was able to defeat the Tampa Bay Lightning, yes, I'll say that again for all of our Lightning fans out there. When Toronto Maple Leafs were able to defeat the Tampa Bay Lightning in the first round last year, it was because their big 3 were not scoring goals. They need to score today, but at the same time, those 3 need to be able to contain their counterparts. Tkachuk, Reinhart, Verhaeghe, they need to be able to shut them down. And talking about containment, we're not talking about Jurassic Park containing the Velociraptor, but we may as well be. They have to figure out how to contain Matt Tkachuk. This guy is a playoff beast. He was playing with like a destroyed sternum last year. I mean, he was absolutely a warrior. He's going to hit. He's going to shoot. He's going to pass. He's going to do it all. So how do you contain this massive Panther power in Tkachuk? And by the way, you can't double team him all the time because that's going to open up Verhaeghe. That's going to open up Barkov. You got to figure out the containment strategy. Now, those are the keys for today's game. Containment, big 3 scoring, and staying out of the box. Let's get to the lineups. Jonathan, what's going on? Welcome in. Ashley, hello there. Welcome to the show. Here are the lineups, who we expect to see. And it was just a year ago where Anthony Duclair was playing for the red and white. Now he's switched to the blue and white. It's Anthony Duclair. He's going to be with Braden Point and Nikita Kucherov. Kucherov, he's going to be your MVP. He absolutely dominated. 100 assists, a ridiculous amount of goals. Kucherov, can he continue that offensive power he has? So Duclair, Point, Kucherov. Then we got Brendan Hagel the Bagel. He's going to be with Cirelli and Stamkos on line number 2. Eismont, Nick Paul, and Chaffee, they're going to make line number 3. And then the grind line, Tyler Mott, Glendening, and Tanner Jeannot. On the D side, for the Lightning, Victor Hedman, he's going to be with Darren Radish, Nick Prebix with Eric Chernick, and then Emil Lilleberg with Matt Dumba. Dumba has proven to be a little bit of a difference maker as coming over to the Lightning. So has Anthony Duclair. These two have really brought the fuel that Tampa Bay needed. The first half of the year was not great for the Lightning. They were managing to just hold on. Since the trade deadline, they have been one of the best teams in the league. Now, starting between the pipes, no surprise, the Vasi one, Vasilevsky, he is going to be in there and get it done. B. Disney, what's going on? Welcome in. He is going to be tough to solve. Brother Allen, welcome to the show. All right, for the Florida Panthers, they're going with Vladimir Tarasenko, Barkov, and Reinhart. This line is lethal. Tarasenko, since coming over from the Sens, has been playing really good hockey. Barkov, he's like that silent assassin, right? He looks like he's kind of going slow. He's doing his thing, and then bam, he takes you out. So Barkov, and then Reinhart, of course. Reinhart, over 50 goals. Man, what am I going to say about Sam Reinhart? He's an unrestricted free agent. The Panthers need to lock him up. The second line, my boy, we're representing today with, we got the scarf out of the way. There it is, number 23, Carter Verhaeghe. He's going to be in there with Sam Bennett and Matt Tkachuk. What a great second lineup for the Panthers. All three of these players are strong. Sam Bennett bringing the physicality, the grit. So does Tkachuk and Carter Verhaeghe, the playmaker who can snipe. He's had 40 goals. He's absolutely insane with the puck. Listerainen's going to find himself on the third line with Antoine Lundell and Evan Rodriguez. Again, this is your typical third line. They're going to grind it out in the corners. They're going to hit you, and by the way, they can score. On the fourth line for the Panthers, Nick Cousins, Kevin Sternlin, and Ryan Lomberg. Lomberg and Cousins are going to frustrate you. They're going to agitate you. They're really going to tick you off. But boy, oh boy, can they play some hockey. Ryan, what's going on? Ryan's predicting 7-2. Tampa, wow, that's a big score. On the D side, for the Cats, we got Aaron Ekblad. He is back. He missed a couple of games. He's back. He's playing. He's ready to go. Ekblad and Forsling are going to pair it up. Nico Mikkola and Brandon Montour, they're on the second D pairing. I love Montour. He brings such a great game to the Florida Panthers. Man, I wish he was in Toronto. Montour is awesome. Then we go with some vets, Oliver Ekman-Larsson. He's going to be paired up with Dmitry Kulikov. And for the Cats, it is Sergei Bobrovsky, Bobo, in net tonight. And really, this game for me, this is what it's going to come down to. Who stands on their head tonight? Is it going to be Bobrovsky? Is it going to be Vasilevsky? Both of these goaltenders are outstanding. They absolutely could steal the show. So who's it going to be? Bobo Cop or the Vasi one? Now, the Panthers do have some injuries. Lorenz is out. Kyle Pozo is scratched. Josh Mara is scratched. I'm actually surprised that Mara is scratched. But those are the lineups. That's who we expect to see in for this game. It is going to be an absolute blast. The Florida Panthers, they are favored to take this one. They are favored overall to win this series. When we take a look at the percentage, 69% to 31%. So they have the advantage. They have home ice. Is that enough to make the Panthers wake up and go, we're about set for the anthems. We're going to feed this in. Let's listen into Pantherland as this crowd is hyped. Welcome in, Trudeau Sucks. Welcome to the show. Adrian, not sure if I said hello. Welcome in. Who cares, Sam? Ryan, I care, and it's my show, so that's why I get to say it. But we're going to have some fun. Feel free to cheer for whichever team you like. If you're a Panther fan, go for the Cats. If you're a Lightning fan, go for the Lightning. You are free to cheer for whoever you like. All we ask is you be respectful to the other viewers, no bullying, and no personal attacks. Let's tune in for the anthems.
To perform the Star Spangled Banner, please welcome Brianna Ramirez.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets rang clear, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the
All right, wow. Well, that was an interesting rendition of the anthem. She did a decent job. The crowd jumping in there was absolutely awesome. 2-Bit Matthews, what's going on? Thanks for another game. Jumping like that. Just shattered the anthem. Yeah, she was trying. She was a little forceful on those notes. By the way, this is game 1 for us today. This is game 1. We're going to be back tonight at 7 for the Avalanche and the Jets. The Avs and the Jets, game 2 of our doubleheader today. If you're coming in and hanging out, make sure you're hitting that thumbs up for us. Hit that thumbs up. We're going to have a lot of fun today. Of course, make sure you hit that subscribe. I got to take this scarf off. This is really hot. But we're going to keep this. Go Panthers, go. It's upside down. We're going to keep this right beside us. This is going to be a doozy. Of course, the Panthers took out the Boston Bruins last year. They're looking to continue to get their thing going. Blackcraft, we can't show you the actual game video, the game stream, due to copyrights. We don't own the video footage. So here we go. Ryan, all of Canada does, my friend. The Let's Go Panthers chat's breaking out early on here. Here's Tkachuk in the corner, going to throw this one out. Comes to the point. Here's a blast. That one goes just wide. Game is going. Alex predicting overtime early. This coming around. Verhaeghe drops this off. Here's a long shot. Panthers right off the bat, some good pressure in the Tampa Bay zone.
That finds its way to Perbix. He'll stash it deep, and both teams will make their first change. Hagel and Montour.
Here's Hagel. Hagel back with it. He's going to bring this around. Little drop and a shot that's going to go wide. Holding it in, getting it down to the line. Panthers starting to set it up. Hedman passes it off. Shot in front for the tip. Doesn't connect. Back to the line here. Panthers again. Radish moving it up. Radish misses the pass from Duclair. This coming all the way down the ice. Balls, what's going on? Welcome in. Jesse, not great, but I've slept on it. We'll talk about that at first intermission. Here comes Tampa Bay backing things up, setting it around. Dumping it in. Bobo, he's out. He's going to stop and set this one up. Going to reverse it weakly over to Ekblad, and the Cats going to move it out of their own zone. Pass across. Here's Florida. The dump and chase. Game is strong with these two teams here early on. You just tried Tim Hortons pizza and came to the conclusion the only thing edible is their parts. Peter, ouch. Big hit there behind the net, and we got a bucket. Who's lost the bucket? That should be a penalty for Tampa Bay. The Tampa player's helmet came off, and it was Eismont, and he still went and played the puck. So there's an offside called. The rule is if your helmet comes off, you cannot stay in the play. You have to either put your helmet back on, if you can, or get off the ice and go to the bench. It was an absolute monster hit there by Kulikov, and Kulikov's done that a whole lot this year. World News, welcome in. Yeah, I remember you. I think you commented on some videos just recently as well, so thank you for coming back in. We're happy to have everyone joining us today. Again, make sure you're hitting that thumbs up. Let's get those likes up. Panthers going to win the draw, going off the glass, and this is going to be down the ice. That'll be an icing call, so right back to Florida territory. So this is off to a good start, a decent pace to this game. And well, I shouldn't say we will. Chances are high right now that we're going to have a hockey card giveaway. A hockey card giveaway a little bit later on today. Panthers sending this around the boards. Big collision there. Listerainen, I think, with a nice hit. And the Panthers going to get this out and down the ice. And another icing call. I think, what is that? 2 in a row? 3 in a row? So good pace, good speed coming out here. Let's get these stats updated. There we go. Ooh, they did it. The colors are a little hard to tell apart here. But it gives you an idea anyways to who is leading in which statistical categories. Lightning Blitz, what's going on? Welcome in. Tampa going to win this back to the line. Here's a quick shot. That one goes just wide.
Number 4 all-time in wins. Number 2 all-time
Back to pick it up.
in games
Tampa
coached. 2
turning it over. Here we go. Florida, long pass in over the line. They now control. The initial pass was missed.
Puts it behind the net. Sam Reinhart, of course, working on the 57-goal regular season, number 2 to only
Florida with this, coming back to the line. Forsling going across. Here's a big blast. That one tipped just wide. Here's another shot. Forsling fanned on it, and a nice back check there by the Panthers. Here's Reinhart coming in with a shot. Wow, Reinhart coming close. Good opportunity there.
A little slow moving and a little lazy there for Kucherov, and Barkov out-hustled him, won a puck, and got a good scoring opportunity out of it.
Yeah, I don't think Kucherov
Bringing this back around. They're going to come all the way down the ice. It's going to be an icing call on the other side. You cannot leave Sam Reinhart that open. You cannot allow him to bust in. Reinhart, 57 goals on the year. Lucas, what's going on? Welcome in. Reinhart, 57 goals, and he had a partial breakaway there coming down the left side, and the shot just getting a piece was Vasilevsky. Wow. Curtis, what's going on? Welcome in. Florida going to win this draw. Here's Tkachuk. He's going to go across ice with a pass. That gets broken up. Cooch going to get it across. They're going to dump this in all the way down in the corner. Florida first one there. Mikola going to tap it off the boards. Florida bringing it out and cycling it back. Now it rolls down the ice. Here's Stammer. He's going to play this one up. Florida knocking it right back down. Verhaeghe plays it in. And again, Florida Chernik doing a nice job to knock that puck down. Cats coming in on the forecheck trying to intercept. Cannot do it. Tampa on the move. Going wide. Mikola a little slow-footed. He can't get back in time. Tyler Mott putting it through the crease. Coming all the way down. Lightning throwing this one right back in. Tanner Jeannot missing. And there's Mikola taking a bump. Cats finally pick up the puck, and here come the Panthers. They hit that red line and dump it in. BFL, what's going on? Go Lightning. A lot of Lightning fans here. A lot of Panther fans here. Welcome in one and all. Lightning going to play this one off the boards. Nice job. Kulikov just holding it in. Putting it in the corner. Batting it around. Coming back to the line. Florida. Quick shot deflected just wide. Tampa Bay on the move. They get it to the line. And again, Kulikov holds this one in. Lomberg doing a nice job getting it deep. Big hits there. This line for the Florida Panthers doing their job, keeping it down deep. Here comes the Lightning back the other way. Florida steals it. Here's Lundell. Lundell going to bring it in over the line. Rolling it in as he's going to take a little bump there by Matt Dumba. They still have it. Florida jumping all over this loose puck. They're winning the little battles, and that matters. Here's the Panthers. Cannot connect with a pass up the middle. Here come the Lightning. They're going to dump this one in. Down in the corner, Lilleberg goes after it. Misses the puck. Taking the body. Missing the puck. Panthers getting it to the line. Cross ice. Dumba keeps it in. Here's a long shot deflected just wide into the corner. Ekblad starts to move it up. What we saw last night is it doesn't matter the statistical categories. You can be out shooting, you can be out hitting, you can be playing well. But if you're not skating, if you're not getting scoring chances, you could lose this game. Here's Lundell going to flip this one in, and he's going to go off. Down in the corner, Panthers coming in on the attack. Mikola, again, bad pinch, can't contain.
And now it is an offside whistle at the Panthers line. And a little bit of sticks and gloves.
And we got a little pushing and shoving here after the whistle.
Series game 1 between the cross-state rivals. And of course, John Cooper, 12 years behind the bench for Tampa. And Callie, you played for him.
Tampa, boy oh boy, over the years have they been absolutely incredible. They've had so many good years, back-to-back Stanley Cup championships. They almost had a third. This Lightning team has played great, but some of those players who were outstanding have started to fade away. So is it Tampa's time to get back, or are they going to go into a rebuild? Mushroom, welcome in, Panthers in 4. I like that. I like that a lot. This is going to be dumped in, down around behind the net. Tampa, first one in to pick it up. Kucherov getting bounced behind the net. This coming out, Florida there to eat this one up. Here we go.
His pedigree is pretty impressive.
Panthers bringing this back down into Tampa Bay territory. Here's a quick shot. They score! Florida scores! Florida scores! The Florida Panthers take the early lead 1-0, and it's Sam Reinhart.
It does look like it's going to be Reinhart, and he's going to park himself right in the front.
This one, it was just a broken play. A shot is thrown towards the net, and Reinhart got a tip on it. A little deflection, just a piece, and it goes under the arm of Vasilevsky. Vasi had the arm, reached out to try and make that save, and just a little contact there was enough to deflect it under the arm. So with about 6.5 minutes gone in this hockey game, Sam Reinhart scores his 12th career playoff goal. 57 in the regular season, 1 here to open the scoring. And Lomberg right off the draw coming back with a shot. Vasilevsky makes a nice save there. Big goal by Sam Reinhart.
Of course, the Lightning, as much as any team in the NHL, lean on their power play for their scoring. Does it just come down to that in this series? If the Panthers can keep it 5-on-5, how much of an advantage that would be?
Well, it's a huge advantage, as you said. Tampa has the number
From
one power play.
Forsling and
That's where they do
Barkov.
most of their damage. So if you stay out of the box, play this team 5-on-5, your chances of winning obviously go up tremendously. And I guarantee that's the game plan coming in. Stay out of the box. And that's why I'm surprised these scrums after the whistle. You don't see those a lot because they don't want to be in the box. They don't want the extra penalty. I'd be surprised if we see
Tampa Bay with only 1 shot on net so far. It has been all Florida.
Off the feed behind the net from Kachuk, reverses.
Greatest Leaf, what's going on? Welcome in.
Mikula, thought about a one-timer. Surveys instead.
Here's a shot coming inside of the net. Kachuk going to play it out in front. Verhaeghe couldn't get a stick on it, and this is going to be down the ice. Lucas, yes, we're going to be doing the Jets game later. Jets and Avalanche. It's going to be 7 p.m. Eastern time. Game 2 of our doubleheader here tonight. Lightning going to play this one up. Panthers trying to cut it off and keep it in.
Lillibird behind the net.
Behind the net, Tampa Bay with it. Taking a look. Good job on the likes. Thank you for coming in. Make sure you tap that thumbs up for us.
Dumba banks one. It's a turnover. Goes to Rainick.
Here they come again. Trying to feed it in front. They can't do it.
After the turnover, created a takeaway of his own. A terrific defensive play.
Yeah, it was. He saved himself there. He turned the puck over. Everybody was out of the zone because there was a set breakout. Went down to all fours and blocked that pass coming across.
Lundell attacks again through contact. He'll reverse to Ekblad.
Here's Panthers with this.
Bobrovsky to the
Trying to come
bench.
through, and we got a whistle.
1-0 lead, and that power move by Anton Lundell drew a call as Perbix goes to the box.
So the Panthers on the power play. Now, thank you for being here. If you're brand new to our shows and our streams, if you're in the chat chatting along with us, you're earning points. You can check your points at any time by typing !points. Now, when you subscribe, you'll get bonus points. And as you keep chatting along, you will continue to get points every 5 minutes or so. And again, !points, you can check and see what you've earned. With those points, as you've added them, you'll have the ability to bring up your own graphics on the screen. So you can bring up the Cats, you can bring up the Lightning. We have all kinds of things for you to play with all stream long. Dan, welcome in. Guy, how's it going? Welcome to the show. Again, whether you're a Lightning fan, whether you're a Panther fan, thank you for tuning in today. This is going to be a great hockey game, and it's already proven to be a whole lot of fun. We're going to be here all playoffs long, whether it's Toronto, whether it's Florida, whether it's the Avs and the Jets, the Oilers. We're going to have a lot of hockey coming almost every day. We're going to be streaming sometimes twice. Plus, you never know what could happen. We're giving away some hockey cards tonight. I already got them bundled up, packaged up. In here is a mix in honor of Game 1 of the Panthers and Lightning. We got some Florida Panther cards. We got some Tampa Bay Lightning cards. We're going to give this away a little bit later on today. So all we ask is that you hit that subscribe and support our channel. and entering the giveaway is 100% free. Jeremy, what's going on? Welcome in. Habs fan, but I love the Panthers. Gotta love those Panthers. Thomas, what's up? Charles, welcome in. The Rangers. Rangers are going to be on a run. Very excited to see what those Rangers are going to do. You okay? Rangers, you know they're going to be in tough. But boy, oh boy, this series right now is showing some real good hockey. The Panthers, they scored first, but both teams are moving the puck around. The Panthers with more shots right now, and they're just coming back. Let's go. Again, hit that subscribe. We want you to come around with us all playoffs long. Here's Barkov on the side, shot in front. That one's going to go just wide. Verhaeghe going to play this one around. Barkov back with it. Barkov sending this down low to Kachuk. Back to Barkov. Montour. Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe, little toe drag and a shot. That's deflected out of play.
So the Panthers with the 1-0 lead.
Great playing here by the Panthers. Love what I'm seeing from them early on. They jumped out and they got the early goal. Throw that confetti. There it is. Got to celebrate that goal by the Panthers. Let's go. Hayden says, I'm just cheering for overtime. Matthew, what's going on? Welcome to the show. Arizona love. Are you in the Big AZ? If so, I'm sorry about your team, your franchise. Sad story with Arizona, but there is a chance Arizona could come back. We'll talk about that a little bit later if you haven't heard the word. Back to the line, Montour with it. He's going to come across to Verhaeghe, shooting in front. Deflection, couldn't get in. Montour, center fielder with a glove, gloves it down. Great keeping. Verhaeghe battling on the line. And I think this is Nick Paul who's going to get this one out and down the ice. Just about a minute left to go in the Panther power play. Going to feed this one back to Barkov. Barkov going to carry it in, rolling it down in the corner. Here comes Verhaeghe. He misses, overskates it. Lilleberg going to help clear this out and down the ice. No more yards, but yes, sir. Yeah.
Did a great job there. I think Barkov thought he was going to bump it behind the net. He just protected it, waited for the two players to get
Here they come. No more Yotes. Yotes, they tried. They tried. Lost anchor. What's going on? Wings almost made it. Boy, they certainly did. Alexi, welcome in. Go Panthers. Glenn, welcome in. Con Tampa to win. I love so much that we have both Panther and Lightning fans here. Again, you are free to root for whichever team you want, as long as everyone is respectful. Vic, thank you so much. Back in the house. Vic, good to see you. In the corner, the Tampa Bay player falls on the puck. Going to scooch it around. 5 seconds left. Ekman Larson fakes the shot. He's trying to get a lane. He's being really aggressively attacked. And that gets knocked down. Here's Rodriguez with a shot, and that one goes wide into the corner. Down low, power play has expired. Back at even strength. Dylan, welcome in. Beverly, hello there. Good to see you, Beverly. Hope you're feeling a little better. So under 10 to go in period number 1. Thank you, by the way, for hitting those subscribes. Much appreciation for that. Mr. X, welcome in. Hopefully they both lose. Tampa Bay sending this to the line. Here's a long shot. Duclair, he's being forced over. Duclair really being worked over in front. Here's Cooch. He turns it over. Forsling going to bring it out over the line. He does. Listerinen, he's going to play this down in the corner. Oh, Nick Cousins goes feet first into the boards. Wasn't tripped, just kind of blew a tire and went down there hard. Hockey players are good at making new friends. They break the ice real quick. John, that's awesome. That is great. Welcome in, by the way. Sending this all the way down in the corner. Here comes Barkov trying to walk out. Hits a skate. This going into the corner on the left. Down around behind the net. Florida trying to pass it in front. Reinhard can't get it. This coming back around behind. And Tampa Bay clearing it out again. So they still haven't credited Tampa Bay with an official shot on net. They had one early on, and they've taken it away. This driving in. This time last year, we were at 7,500. Now, that's right. We've almost tenfold, almost put up 10K since then. That's absolutely amazing. It's all because of this community, so thank you. Here comes Tampa Bay. They're going to carry this one up over the line. Nick Paul going to dump it in. The chase is on. Little Florida Panther sandwich behind the net, and that high shot is going to come all the way down and out. They missed the net. So again, Tampa Bay still has not been able to hit that net officially. Florida, nice job there, Tkachuk. And this is stolen, coming around. Deke in front, Bennett driving towards the net, going to knock 2 Tampa sticks away. Bennett turns, side of the net, jam play, what a save, Vasilevsky! Rebound, a shot, another great save, Vasilevsky. Holy cow. Vasilevsky with no stick makes 2 unbelievable saves. That's what Vasi's going to have to do. They're going to go to commercial break. Unbelievable. Vasilevsky coming around, robs Tkachuk once, not twice. And holy moly, Nick Paul was there to help out as well. Sophie, welcome back in. Hope you're having a good day. Thanks for joining us here today. Wow, unbelievable. This has been a crazy hockey game. I can't believe they have not credited Tampa Bay with a goal as of yet. Now, coming into this hockey game, Nikita Kucherov, who, by the way, he has 5 goals and 13 assists in 10 games played. Steven Stamkos, 5 and 7, and Victor Hedman, 11 assists. They enter as the top 3 all-time point scorers in the postseason against the Florida Panthers. So again, Kucherov, Stamkos, Hedman, the top 3 all-time point scorers in the postseason against the Panthers. Nikita Kucherov, who has 29 points in 26 games played in series opening games, that only trails Evgeny Malkin. That only trails Malkin. Welcome in, Tomic. Welcome in. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Malkin, by the way, has 36 and 29. Cooch has 29 and 26. And Sidney Crosby has 34 and 31 for the most points among active players in a series opening games. No surprise there what Kucherov has been doing all season. Of course, he's just behind Malkin and Crosby for points in an opening series. So that is pretty darn impressive. And we got 2 experienced coaches here with Paul Maurice. He has 869 wins. John Cooper, 525 wins. It marks the first time 2 500-win coaches face off in the opening round of the finals. All right. And when I say finals, I mean Stanley Cup playoffs, postseason, as in the finals. So we got a face-off just to the left of Vasilevsky if you're looking at him. Jeff, welcome in from Saskatchewan. Good to see you. Carter Verhaeghe in against Steven Stamkos to take this draw. It's a scramble. It's going to come out into the high slot. Tampa's there to eat it up. Tampa coming down the right side, and there's a nice hit to knock the puck away from Anthony Cirelli. Montour behind the net, trying to get it away from Hagel. Comes to the point. Here's Tampa Bay, working it towards the middle. Shot deflected, knocked down. Still doesn't get through. Panthers in the corner, playing around behind the net, and they're going to intercept again. Forsling with a quick stick. Little backhand. This is coming over to Bennett. He's going to chip this. Can't get it all the way up to Verhaeghe. Here comes the Panthers. Going to dump this one down. In the corner. 3 Stanley Cups. That's right, Ryan. What happened last year? Where did Tampa Bay end up? All the way down the ice. This is going to be an icing against the Lightning. Triton, what's going on? Welcome in. Thunderbug making an appearance here. Triton redeeming the Thunderbug. Again, welcome in, everybody. If you're just coming in, thank you for joining us. Again, make sure you're hitting that thumbs up button. Hit that like button.
The first of 4 playoff games that we have for you.
White Trash Guy, what's going on? Welcome in. Happy Sunday afternoon. This is game 1 of 2 for us. We'll be back later with the Avs and the Jets. Panthers getting waved out of the face-off circle.
Papa Shoes and Ryan Callahan, Leah Hextall, beginning the day with game 1 here at Amerant Bank Arena between.
There's a draw back to the line. Panthers swiping this one through. Tampa going to cut it off. Tampa Bay Kucherov passing up the middle, kind of hits Point, knocking it down in the corner. Ekblad going after it. Point going to take him into the corner. Barkov scooches it along. Reinhart taking a big bump. Coming along back to the line in the slot, and it's deflected up and at a play into the crowd. We're going to have another whistle here. This has been a great game so far. 6:14 left to go in the first period. Why did our scoreboard reset here? Oh, the scoreboard gremlins are at it again.
A message sent by the Bruins to the Maple Leafs in Game 1. How will they respond? We'll find out tomorrow at 7 on ESPN as the road to the Cup rolls on. The Stanley Cup playoffs underway.
All right, we'll have to get that fixed. Let's go, Red Wings. LMASA, welcome in. Down low in the corner. Panthers, nice job holding the line. Forsling sending it in. That one's knocked down. This one coming out around. Going to bring it in. Coming down low. Kucherov taking Forsling into the corner with a little bit of a bump. Duclair there to scoop up the puck. They're trying to play this one around. It would be nice, you know, if we had at least a game where our scoreboard cooperated with us. Here's Forsling going to bring this out. Trying to throw this one down. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. Welcome, King Rat, to the channel. Down around behind the net. Hedman looking for it. And here comes Hedman. JDA in the house. What's up, JDA? Stolen by the Panthers. Here they come. Walking in the high slot. Rodriguez a shot. Right on, a nice save. We got 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes to go in period number 1. We'll call out the updates until the scoreboard widget decides to fix itself. Looks like all these stats on this widget are having some issues. Down around behind the net. Playing it out in front. Some bumps going on. This coming around far side. Kulikov is going in there after it. Kulikov pulling it around. 9 shots for the Panthers. None yet for Tampa Bay. Here's a long pass all the way up. That was tipped. No icing call. Panthers going to make some changes. Again, it's 1-0 Florida. This coming all the way down. No icing the other way. Florida trying to bring this around. Lomberg has it taken away by Paul. In the corner, Lomberg and Paul battling hard. Mikola loses his man. There's the first shot on net. Bobrovsky finally makes the save, and he's going to get the paddle on and hold it as Mikola and Cousins not happy there with Tampa Bay Yzerman coming in on Bobrovsky, and finally, with just a few minutes left. Oh, I see what happened. Our scoreboard here somehow managed to change games as they're going to commercial break. How did that happen? All right, let's see if we can get this back. You know what? This is funny. This is really funny. We have the right coding in here, but somehow the scoreboard has changed to the wrong game. So it looks like there's some web issues going on, but we'll get that all corrected. Have no fear. But regardless, the Florida Panthers have the lead here early on in this hockey game, and it has been a fun game to watch. Good pace. Both teams really getting in there and moving along. So the Panthers definitely have that advantage. Let's see what they've done here. So I'm trying to update this on the fly. I don't trust any of the other stats this widget is putting out right now because usually when there's one issue, there's multiple issues. Yeah, it looks like they're struggling there. But the Cats are up 1-0. Here's an interview with Paul Maurice on the bench.
How do you feel your team's doing at playing within themselves?
Yeah, pretty good. I mean, I don't think we've seen a lot of unusual things happen on the ice, like secret plays or crazy bounces. I think both teams been pretty good playoff teams, so they understand how this goes. We got a little energy at the start. It's our home game. But both teams are pretty close to script.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay.
Kelly, you'd have to say 16
All right, gotta love the little interviews on the bench.
by Florida. How much better could they be?
Yeah, they couldn't draw it up any better than they've started. That's right. And only thing maybe different is get one on the power play. They would have liked to seen that to get the power play going. But, I mean, what a start from Florida. Just a smothered Tampa up to this point. Offensive zone and defensive zone.
That Asimont bank attempt from the goal line before we went to break. The first official shot on net. There's the second. Snapped. And the third. Sorelli. The rebound. Score!
Tampa Bay scores.
After being
That's gonna tie it up as I was in the middle of trying to create a new scoreboard.
have tied it.
Tampa Bay
So dangerous they could pounce on you with their skill.
ties this one up right off the draw.
It's off the faceoff. Stamkos.
Big battle there off the draw.
Sorelli with the initial shot. Hagel jumps
Sorelli
on
with a
it.
shot. Hagel comes up with the rebound. Bobrovsky has to move quickly across.
Chaos ensues. Sorelli with the first shot. Hagel buries 1-1 here in Florida.
Brandon Hagel
So we're
has
gonna
been
drop
a
this here
terrific
for the
addition to this Lightning
time
team.
being.
Traded over from Chicago a couple of years ago. 26 goals this season, also a career high with 49 assists and a career high with 75
Wow.
points. And after as quiet a start as the Lightning could probably have offensively, they get the equalizer.
Unbelievable. I can't believe they put that one in.
At 16:04.
So Hagel from Sorelli and Stamkos.
Centers one, swept at, and it ends up being corralled back to Ekman Larson. A bouncing puck from Lundell goes just wide to the left of Vasilevsky. Chafee behind his own net to Eric Chernak, and he has room ahead to Paul, who takes a bump from Ekman Larson, plays it rink wide. Rodriguez is there, and he fires it back in, and the Panthers will change, as will Tampa. The top line hops back over the boards for the Lightning. Duclair, Point, and Kucherov are out there.
All right, I think we got things updated here. Let's go.
Panther bench and out of play as Gustav Forsling was all over Kucherov.
Looking back at this goal on this face.
Off to a hot start.
Lined up in his one-timer spot. Sorelli tries to win this draw on his backhand to Stamkos. This is a set play. He gets it back to him. Hagel helps push it back, and that's a shot that all of a sudden the Florida Panthers are looking forward. They're not looking back at their goalie where that rebound's coming out. Mikkola loses Hagel there. Hagel sees the puck bouncing out, jumps on the rebound and buries it. That's why face.
All right, Jordan, let me I'll give the Cloudbot a reboot.
With the original shot, Hagel buries the rebound.
One shot on net the first 16 minutes, and then 3 shots on net in about 3 seconds, and a goal. Barkov, double team.
All right, Jordan, give it a moment, and we'll see if the reboot fixes that.
The puck, tried to play it out, intercepted by Reinhardt. Forsling.
Coming around, here's a blast. Nice save, going to be knocked down. VG, how's it going? Welcome in. Lori, welcome in. Good to see you. Antonio, yeah, big rivalry. Tampa Bay went the whole period with no shots on net, and it was just moments ago when they had a flurry on Bobrovsky. They were able to score and tie this one up. Wow, what action at both ends of the ice. Kucherov taking a couple of hits there. He's getting bounced around. Ooh, the biggest rivalry in the NHL. Sophie, that's a great question. It has certainly changed over the years. Toronto, Montreal is definitely on there. Rangers, Devils, or Rangers, Islanders is up there. Here comes Tampa Bay, feeding it across. Another shot, and Bobrovsky with a save. And there's Anthony Sorelli in picking behind Bobrovsky, trying to grab that one. My goodness. Tampa Bay has finally awoken. They are jumping out here.
Stamkos, you can see his vision. He's looking for Perbix, trailing here. Gets this, comes down the slot with a great shot. Sorelli jumps off to the side.
Anytime, Alex, welcome in. Anytime you get a series like this, it's a big battle. Battle of Alberta, of course, Edmonton, Calgary. That is a massive one as well. This one playing along, down to the line. Stamkos trying to hold this one in. Vasilevsky and Bobrovsky both have been very well in this first period of play. Here's Tampa Bay. Going to send this all the way down the ice. If you're just coming in, make sure you're tapping that thumbs up for us. Hit that like. In the corner, Tampa going to scooch away with possession. Here's another quick shot. And Bobrovsky going to glove it down and hang on to it. Wow.
He wasn't wrong.
We asked John Cooper about that pregame. What did Nikita Kucherov think when he first arrived in Tampa? He said,
So by the way, coming up as well, we stopped at our local Tim Hortons this morning and we picked up some packs of hockey cards, the Upper Deck Duos set. It's an absolutely gorgeous set, a little cheaper than the regular Tim Hortons cards, but we picked up, and we actually had a hit earlier, which is perfect for this game. A little captain's changing card, which has Barkov on it. Let's get that. There it is. Look at that. Gorgeous card. We got hopefully a lot more good hits to come. Bobrovsky going to stop this behind the net. Stick around at intermission. We got a lot to talk about, a lot to break down. Vicky, welcome in. Going for the Bolts. Thank you for hitting that like. In the corner, some banging and crashing going on. There's 2-on-2, a mosh pit, as they say, going on in the corner here. Puck is going to come free. Last minute of play in this period. Coming around. Big hit there. Here comes Florida. Florida going to move this one out. Stepping over the line there. Ekblad was trying to get it. Could not contain it. And Hedman's going to pick it up. Hedman versus Ekblad. Would love to see those two go one-on-one. Two of the elite defenders in the league. Is Bobrovsky going to grab this puck and hang on to it. And again, a little conversation taking place behind the net with 32.3 seconds to go in period number 1. It has been an absolute doozy. The playoffs in full effect, and we are happy with this game so far. We'll talk about last night at the first intermission. Scramble, draw. Florida's going to come away with it. They're just going to airlift this out to safety. 10 shots for the Panthers, 7 for the Lightning, and those 7 have all come in the last 3 minutes. We're getting an offside call, a late offside call at the Tampa Bay line. Christina G, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. So the gamble is a benefit. It's a perk for our channel members. So any of our channel members at any level, whether you come in as a champion or a rookie, you will have access to the gamble feature. And if any of our champions are not having luck with the gamble, if it's not working, let me know, because I may have to remove you and add you back in.
Barkov wins the draw.
This coming out down to the line. Here's a shot being dumped in. Of course, you do have to have points to make sure that it works. And you get points just by chatting along and hanging out. And here comes Tampa Bay right in, and Bobrovsky with a stop. They couldn't see where the puck went. It went into the corner, and there goes the horn. This period is going to come to an end. Wow. Big first period. Holy moly. And Tampa Bay with an opportunity right at the last moment. Coming in, Bobrovsky caught it off the blocker, but it deflected behind him. Not up and out of play. It went into the glass. Oh, it didn't go off the glove. It went off the crossbar. Yzerman off the crossbar. Wow. Rick, what's going on, Rick? Welcome in. TJ coming in as a member. 4 months of membership. All right, let's break this down. Intermission time. We got to talk. All right, let's get everything loaded here at intermission. Hopefully everything will load okay. Wow, look at all this stuff. It's all the old stuff. All right, let's give me a moment to get this all updated. All kinds of technical issues here today. So I think it's this. Is it this the right one? Let's get this refreshed. Nothing seems to want to cooperate here today. Come on, scoreboard. All we ask is that things work. Is that so hard? Is that so hard? We're going to break this all down. If we can get these stats updated. But again, I know there were some issues with the stats, so I don't know if it's going to populate here for us. All right, no, it doesn't look like the stats are updating properly. Oh, goodness gracious me. All right, let's see if we can get at least one going here. Can we get at least one? Okay, there we go. We got our on ice going, but nothing else is working. That's A-okay. It happens. It's playoffs. The game is 1-1. We are all even 1-1, and it has been a really, really fun period of play. Let me show you how this is going. TJ, when we open it up, you will know it'll be popping up in the chat. All right, so can I pull the stats from here? I can. So maybe we'll do it from here. Total shots, 10 for the Panthers, 7 for the Lightning. Panthers have the edge in the faceoff circle, 55%. One power play. Florida had one, but the refs really letting them go, letting them play, which is awesome. So that's really good. Taking a look at the hits, 23 hits for the Panthers, 19 for the Lightning. That's a lot of hits for the first period. That is a real lot of hit for the first period. 8 block shots for the Tampa Bay Lightning, only 1 for Florida. Taking a look at the giveaways, though, 6 giveaways for the Panthers. They got to bring that number down. That number is way, way, way too hard. Or too high. Way too hard. PK, welcome in. Thanks for joining us. Thank you for hitting those subscribes. We appreciate it. But look at that. They might have 6 giveaways, but 8 takeaways. The Florida Panthers have 8. Now, earlier in this season, when we looked at it, the Panthers had the first couple of wins. Tampa Bay had a win, but the Panthers really took that series. Joey, what's going on? Going back to the mid-70s rivalry between the Flyers, the Leafs, Boston, and Habs. Those definitely, the 70s hockey was absolutely wild with some of those rivalries. All right, let's talk a little bit. We had a lot of questions about last night. First of all, we'll start with the Islanders and the Canes. I got to give credit to the Islanders. I am impressed. They came out and they played well. Now, in my predictions, if you watched my prediction video, I had Carolina winning that series in 5 games. After seeing how the Islanders come out and played last night, I'm kind of second-guessing myself there. I still think Carolina's going to win it. But I think the Islanders have a chance to win more than one game in that series. They showed me a lot I was not expecting from them. Freddie Anderson was outstanding in that game. So that could be the difference maker. If Anderson plays like that, I think it'll be 5. But Anderson was at the top of his game. Prep coming in 5 gifted memberships. Prep, thank you so very much. Appreciate it. Stick taps for Prep, and congratulations to all the new members. New World, B Disney, Krista, Gerard, you were already there. Russell, Lori, congratulations on the gifted memberships. And Prep, thank you so very much for paying it forward for some of our viewers to check it out. Now, those new viewers, you can play with all the emojis that we have to offer. So that was a great game. The Islanders and the Hurricanes. There it is. Matthew's giving Prep some stick taps. Let's talk about those Maple Leafs and those Boston Bruins. First of all, I do want to apologize. I used a little bit of language during that stream that I should not have said on stream. I let my emotions get away. But that's what happens during hockey. The hockey playoffs are a very emotional time. So if anybody was offended, I do apologize. It was tough. I defended the Leafs for the first 2 periods of play. The first period was close. They played good. They came out hitting. They were bouncing around. Domi, he came in and was laying it to Marchand, which I absolutely loved. If you haven't seen the short I posted today of the opening face-off of that game, go check it out. Domi trying to set that tone. But boy, oh boy, it was not the rest. The period number 1 was okay. 2 and 3 were not good. Jay the Machine, welcome in. Thanks for joining us. It's passion. That's right, Rick. It's all passion. So the first period, it was close. Great hitting. The second period, Toronto leading the league in second period goals. I thought they were going to come back. They just could not do it. They didn't tweak their game plan enough. They weren't shooting the puck up high. They were going low, trying to jam it in. Everybody in the building knew exactly what they were going to do, and they didn't change their game plan. The third period, they came out, and who was it that scored? David Kempf, their fourth line, getting the goal for the Maple Leafs. We thought maybe this is where they turned it around, but they just didn't. What happened is I think the Leafs themselves got frustrated, not over how Boston was playing, because Boston played well, but I'll be honest, when you look at all the auxiliary stats, I don't think Boston played a better game than Toronto in terms of actual hockey. I think Toronto outplayed themselves. What happened, Duncan, what's going on? Welcome in. Toronto got themselves in a funk. Now, there was a lot that didn't help, right? There were a couple of goals Sammy should have had, at least partially, but he was kind of screened, so I give him a little bit of the benefit of the doubt. It wasn't all Sammy's fault, but you got to make a save when your team needs you to make a save. The officials, the calls coming in were not good. Russ coming in with a gifted membership there. And JT, congratulations, Russ. Thank you very much. Stick taps for Russ, gifting a membership, paying it forward. Russ, thank you so much. No, they didn't dominate. Ryan, I don't know which game you were watching. They did not dominate. Shots, Toronto was ahead in shots, right? Face-offs were a little closer. Boston was ahead in the face-offs. Hits were equal. 50 hits, 100 hits in a game. When on earth have we seen a game with 100 total hits? It was massive. Bernie, what's going on? Welcome. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you are doing well. Grinch, welcome in. Toronto took some sloppy, lazy penalties, right? They left their sticks up, cutting around the net. Inadvertent high sticks get called. And I hate to make excuses, and I hate to blame things on the ref because it's so easy to do. But watching back a lot of the highlights, there were so many calls that were let go. The interference call on McCabe was a joke. McCabe gets taken down, and he gets called for interference, right? Holmberg going in on the forecheck, going in the corner, takes a high stick, then he gets pushed in the boards and held there. It should have been a high stick and call. It could have been called holding. It could have been called interference. There were so many missed calls. Now, Toronto's power play has not been good anyways, but still, you got to call it. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. The fact Boston... Ryan, it's true. Listen, I'm not taking away the fact that Boston won. So slow your roll there, buddy. I'm not taking away that Boston won. What I'm saying is Boston got lucky. That if the first period is how the rest of the series is going to go, we're in for one heck of a series. It was absolutely amazing. Thanks, Sam, for the content pay forward. Russ, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. The first period was a great hockey game. But when the referees took over with their calls and missed calls, it was atrocious. And I think that third period, the Leafs were getting frustrated. They stopped skating and they let it get away. The score of the game from last night was not indicative of the game that was actually played. So it's just game one. Let's see what happens tomorrow night in game two. Swayman is a good goalie. He is. But you know what? He's down on his knees. Every time they had the puck, he's down on his knees. What Toronto failed to do is shoot up. They didn't shoot up. They didn't lift the puck up. They started to. Matthews had a couple that he missed high, but that's what they got to do. Flying Dreams, what's going on? What do you say we open some hockey cards? Let's open some of these Tim Horton hockey cards and see what we're going to get. Of course, a lot of games on the schedule tonight. This is game one for us here. Coming up at 3 o'clock, it's Washington and the New York Rangers. That's going to be a fun game. We'll be back live at 7 p.m. tonight for Colorado and the Winnipeg Jets. You know that's going to be a good one. Here we go. Hey, here's a team who hasn't made the playoffs in a long time. Buffalo Sabres pulling out a Tage Thompson and a Dylan Cousins. We got rookie connections, Rasmus Dahlin and Quinn Hughes. There's our insert for this pack. And we got Sergei Bobrovsky and Carter Verhaeghe. And by the way, these cards are double-sided, so each card gives you 2 players. It's kind of nice. All right, let's go to pack number 2, see what we hit. It's Bernie versus the Bear Shark. That's right, Bernie. That's Bernie. That's why I can't stream the Ranger game today. It's because I'm afraid you and Bear Shark in the same chat might get off its hinges. No, I'm just kidding. But we will have some Rangers coverage a little bit later on, just not today, because we have this game and of course the Colorado game later on. And here we go, talking about their Rangers. Shesterkin picking up Shesterkin and the Breadman and Tammy Panarin. And we got some Maple Leafs. Oh, look at this. What a great card. Family Foundations, Max Domi and Ty Domi. That is a great one. Love to see that. There was a great clip going around social media of Ty Domi at a ceremony at the beginning of a Leaf game, sitting down with little Max Domi on his lap. And we got Blair Turnbull and Victoria Bach, the women, getting involved in the Tim Hortons set. Love it. Buy one, get one. Verhaeghe has at least a $25 card. Bobo and Verhaeghe has to be at least a $25 card. Yeah, just the base cards. The base cards, unfortunately, aren't worth that much, but they are kind of cool. Greg and John, welcome in. Good to see ya. Thanks for being here. Oh, what a game this has been. It's been off to a hot start. If you're just coming in and joining us, again, hit that thumbs up for us. We're almost at 100 likes. So thank you. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. We're going to have your Panther coverage all the way through the playoffs. And, well, at least the Lightning will get a couple of games in. Jacob, what's going on? Hey, some more Panthers. This good vibes or what? This time it's Aaron Ekblad and Brandon Montour. So you got a couple Panther cards here today. Here's one by the numbers 93, Mika Zibanejad and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Nice looking card there. And some classic Dallas, Mike Modano and Marty Turco. Rick has 5 months as a rookie. Leafs lost game one, same score, 4-1 Tampa. Going with the same score. Mike Modano. Remember Mike Modano? He was so good. Thank you, Rick, for your membership. We appreciate it so very much. I'm going to call it PWHL. So, Dan, when they originally announced the PWHL, we did a lot of coverage leading up to the season. And what they end up doing, all the PWHL games are available on YouTube. So it's tough for us to do PWHL because they're actually showing the games and stuff. So we often will pop into the PWHL chat and chat along with some of the fans there because it's a great chat. If you're looking to watch PWHL playoffs, the best place to be is on the PWHL YouTube site. Leafs not done yet. Jeff, I agree. They are not done yet. Jonah, what's going on? Looking forward to the Ranger game. That's going to be a lot of fun. That Ranger team is a great team. Washington made it in, but let me ask you, does anybody think Washington has a chance in that series? We know Ovechkin is there, but does anyone have oh my gosh, look at this one. We got another captains. This one is going to be Nico Hischier and Dylan Larkin. Look at that one. Bam. Kind of changes. Oh, that's a beauty. These are the ones you want to hit. That's a nice card. I got to get a sleeve to put that one in. And of course, then we got this one, should be worth $1 gazillion. Dylan Guenther and Lawson Krause, the defunct Arizona Coyotes. Again, we're sorry, Arizona fans. That's tough. That was tough. We hope Utah does well. But the news apparently is if the Arizona ownership group can build a new stadium, build that entertainment complex they want, and get it together within a 5-year period, the NHL will grant them a new franchise. So Arizona fans, there is still a chance that the Coyotes could come back. Jansen, what's going on? TB versus Florida, battle of the goalies for sure. That it is. Oh, this pack is sticky.
Let's go.
That's kind of gross. Thank you for hitting those subscribes. We really appreciate it. Alex, welcome in. And here we go. We got some Oiler action. Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. The two Oiler cards. Of course, the Oilers playing a lot of late games. We are going to have some Oilers coverage, but most of their games right now are 10 o'clock and 10:30 Eastern time. Then we got some rink rivals. Seth Jones and Colton Parayko. Parayko, he should have been a Leaf. They should have pulled the trigger and done that deal. There we go. Oh, and Tippett and Forrester are last base card. So that's it. Those are the Tim Horton. Wait a second. Oh, that one there. I thought I was missing one. There we go. 5 packs of Tim cards coming through. We're going to be giving away some hockey cards, and it's going to open this period. Early in the second period, we got a little mystery pack here of Tampa Bay Lightning cards and Florida Panther cards. We're going to be giving this away. We'll mail it out to one lucky winner. McDavid, finally someone I know. McDavid, arguably the best player in the league today. Some people say Kucherov. I won't give him that title. 10:30 past my bedtime. 10:30 isn't past my bedtime, but that means the game won't end until about 1:30 a.m. So that is way past my bedtime on a work day. But we're going to get some Oilers coverage in there. We're going to have lots of hockey coverage all throughout the playoffs. Again, we're back later tonight for the Colorado Avalanche and the Winnipeg Jets. That is going to be a fantastic series. A lot of people debate they like this playoff format or they like the old version. Jonah coming in with that subscribe. Thank you. The old 1 versus 8 format. I myself prefer that 1 versus 8, but I'm seeing a lot of good matchups, a lot of these rivalry matchups early on, which we might not have gotten down the road. So we'll have to see how this is going to play out. Will the Panthers be able to take this one? Will the Leafs be able to mount a comeback? Will Washington have a chance against the Rangers? So much hockey, so much fun. Cooper coming in with the subscribe. Hey, is that John Cooper? Is that the Panthers coach there coming in? Are you hitting that subscribe? I'm just kidding. All right, let's go back to the game screen. Period number 2 is set to come up momentarily. Again, if you're just coming in, hit that thumbs up button for us. All right, here we go. We are set to go. Period number 2. Now, some words for those that are coming in, because a lot of new people just coming in and stopping by. If you come in the chat and chat along with us, you're going to earn points. We'll tell you how you use those points at the next break in the play. As of course, they drop the puck and then it goes out of play. So you can check your points by doing exclamation mark points in the chat. Cooch will score today. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Tampa Bay, they were having a tough time in the first, but they have figured things out at the end there to tie this one up. Exclamation mark points to check them, just as Onyx has done. And there's AAU Triton bringing Thunderbug to the show. You can redeem your points to bring graphics up on the screen. All right, coming around down low. Can I make you smile with a certain amount of points, Jonah, I smile all stream long, but there are commands to control the host. You can make me shimmy. You can make me freeze. And here comes Tampa Bay. They're going to come in. Shot. That one's going to sail high and over the net. Digging it around in the corner. I'm going to get this giveaway set up. We're going to open it up momentarily. Somebody is going to win some hockey cards today.
Send it all the way across for the lift in by Chernak and a change. Nikola, long bank pass, missed Reinhardt. And icing is the call.
And there's certain situations, too, where Tampa can enter with possession, and this is one of them, because there's not good back pressure from the Florida forwards. Montour has to sink in. He cannot.
All right, so we got it set to go. And, of course, channel members will get a bonus entry to win. Channel members will get a bonus entry to win. Here we go. Face-off in the Florida zone. Mikola, he's going to come away with that puck right off the draw and send this down the ice. This coming around side of the net, back to the line, quick shot right on. Bobrovsky got a piece of it. This one going to come out and down. Vasilevsky going to stop it as Reinhardt was coming up on him. Tampa Bay taking their time, slowly working it out. Duclair at the red line. He's going to try and move this one through. Here's Barkov, going to bounce it off the boards. Duclair, he cuts it off Kucherov. The pass around, offside. Tampa Bay had to tag up, but they brought it in too quick.
The Stanley Cup playoffs continue today. 3 more game ones. The Capitals.
All right, so the draw is ready to go. We're going to open this up very shortly.
And then back over
My favorite team, so the Maple Leafs are my number 1 team.
and the Canucks.
My number 2 team is the Florida Panthers.
A bad first-round Stanley Cup playoff series. Every one of them has terrific intrigue to it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the first round is the best round of all the playoffs anyways. And with the upsets, the energy, everybody's healthy, everybody's excited.
All right, you're back in play, side of the boards, digging it free. Panthers trying to tip this one up. And it's stolen by Nick Paul, and here comes Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay on the move. Reinhart, that's right, Rick. Reinhart not signed as of yet. Tom, welcome in. Panthers all the way.
The game's being played at, but I mean, you're so amped up and ready to go.
Triton, if you wouldn't mind making that change for me, I'd appreciate it. Coming around, Nick Paul sending it in. That one gets knocked down. Here comes Florida. Florida going to bring it in over the line. Setting it up, coming around down. This is a very different looking Tampa Bay Lightning team here in the second period. Putting it around in the corner. Here's a shot. That one's going just wide. Digging it, side of the net, trying to clear this one. Lightning get it around, but Montour is going to pinch up. Nice play by Montour. Here's Tampa Bay, long pass up through the neutral zone. They're going to tip it in. Bobrovsky going to come and play it out of the zone. All the way up. Here's a pass trying to bust in. Florida couldn't do it. Tampa Bay clears this out and down the ice. Stenlund going to play it around. Here comes Florida. Big hit. Lomberg takes a whack.
Normally the player, more often delivering the punishment than accepting it.
Onyx. Shot coming close. Forsling. Ekblad going to keep this one in. Coming around far side. Florida pinching up again. And they hold it in. Nice job, Panthers. Trying to put this one through. Back to pick it up is the Tampa Bay Lightning. Radish going to move it up to Hedman. Hedman, long pass. Tampa going to deflect this one in. No icing call. Kulikov back there first. He's going to wrap this one around the boards. Knockdown. Here's Tampa Bay. Going to pass it up. It's deflected in. Down around behind the net. The big collision's going on.
Lightning take the puck away. It's stashed deep again by Perbix. Kulikov there for an intercept again as he got in front of Cirelli. And this one lobbed in. Cirelli behind the net.
Cirelli lobbing in front. Hit the side of the net. Panthers getting a little lucky there.
Instead, it's Hagel.
Hagel going to play this one up. Back to the line. Panthers going to knock it out. And that was a good thing. Lightning were putting on some pressure. Here come the Panthers. Reinhart putting it across. Shot deflected up and over the net. Reinhart can't get in front. Barkov, though, shooting. And that one goes just wide. Here's the side of the net. Tampa Bay going to play this one up. Florida doing a nice job to knock it down. They hold the line. They do. Now they turn it over. Tampa going to bring this one out and all the way down the ice.
The Panthers' career leader in playoff games played. And they just
Chuck going to dump this one in. Moving it through. Florida. Here's a shot with a tip right on. Vasilevsky with a nice save.
I'm not sure if Kachuk was able to redirect it all.
Tampa trying to stick through Montour. Montour taking it away. He's going to go off the boards to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe gets stopped. Verhaeghe has it on the board. Point is all over him. The Panthers going to play it out. They did get it over the line. Here comes Montour. He's going to dump this one in. Vasilevsky came out to play it. Slow coming in front. Tip right on. And it actually went up and out of play. Wow. Good pace. Both teams getting some opportunities. All right, let's open this up to celebrate this first round matchup. We're giving away some hockey cards, a mixed bag here of Tampa Bay Lightning cards, Florida Panther cards. The giveaway is now open. Channel members, when you go to claim your raffle tickets, you will get a bonus raffle ticket as a thank you for being a channel member. Exclamation mark puck is the code to use. Exclamation mark puck will get you an entry.
Rodriguez waits for it at the right wing half boards. That centering pass was knocked down by Paul, and Paul alley-oops it all the way back to the Florida line.
Oh, Jonah, it's free to enter. You don't have to be a member to enter. It's free to enter. All we ask is that you subscribe and help support our channel.
intercepted again by Nick Paul.
Anger is here. Welcome in. Coming around. Florida trying to get it out, and they do. Has it at the red line. Rodriguez. And Lundell's going to play this one in. They're going to go change it up. Here's Nick Paul with it. You do have to be in the chat to win when we close it in the third period. Here's the Panthers going to move it up. Coming in over the line. Cousins, he's going to get ridden into the boards. This coming around. Forsling holding it in, playing it deep. Here's Stenlund. He's looking, coming around in front, couldn't hit Lomberg. Lomberg back to pick it up. He's going to kind of turn to his forehand, sending it around behind. Panthers in control. Back to the line. Forsling with it, waiting. Cousins trying to battle this one through. He had to fight through a Lightning player. Lightning coming up on Cousins, and the Lightning, they're going to clear this one out. There it is. Daniels getting in on the action. Again, exclamation mark puck to enter. It is free to enter. All we ask is that you subscribe. Side of the net here, trying to come through. Lightning clearing this one all the way down the ice. This is going to be an icing call. We're going to get a face-off back in the Tampa Bay line.
Andrei Vasilevsky, if you go back to March 16th, had one of the great performances in the regular season for a goaltender right here. This is a game that Paul Maurice has referred to many times, at times unsolicited. He stopped 47 of 50 Panthers shots in that game. 16 saves in the second period alone. The Lightning beat the Panthers 5-3 in a game where Paul Maurice said they threw everything at the kitchen sink at Andrei Vasilevsky.
And sometimes goalies, they get confidence against certain teams, so that's a big game for Vasilevsky.
All right, Panthers going to play this one in, down in the corner, rotating it around behind, and it's going to be Dumba who clears it ahead. Here comes Sorelli, going to move this one up. Tampa Bay taking some real estate in the Panther zone, and this is stolen by Florida. Florida on the move. Tampa's got numbers back, though. Here comes Florida catching up. Long pass across. Trying to bat it out of the air was Montour. Could not connect. This coming around. Jack, welcome in. Playing this low. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button for us and hitting that like button for us. Welcome in to everybody. Florida has it by the red line. They're going to carry this one in over the line. Tampa Bay, they're going to bring it out, and we got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
Where there is one of those goaltenders, but there might be a bit of a goaltending question on the other side. No question with these two teams. And it will be
minor hooking. So the Panthers going to go on the power play. They're going to go to commercial break. As business has been picking up, Bennett going to draw the penalty. But again, shots are pretty low considering we're sitting here, 8 minutes into period number 2. 11 shots for Florida, 9 shots for Tampa Bay. Florida leading in the faceoff circle, and it's going to be Steven Stamkos. Stammer, he takes the call, he takes the penalty, so he's going to the box. The hits continuing to grow, 30 hits now for Tampa Bay, 27 hits for the Florida Panthers. Tampa doing a nice job, though, in front of Vasilevsky, blocking 11 shots. Florida only has 1 blocked shot at this point. So the question is, will these hits double up? Will we see more hits in this game than we saw in the Boston-Toronto game? They had 100 hits total, 50 hits each team. So it's going to be interesting to see where this game is going to go physicality-wise. It's continuing to grow. It's continuing to do real well in that physical category. If you're just coming in and joining us, don't forget to check your points. All you have to do is come in the chat and chat along with us and then type exclamation mark points. It will show you what you have earned. And then you can redeem graphics to come up on the screen. So if I do redeem Lightning, that will bring up Thunderbug. If I do redeem Panthers, that will bring up Stanley, or at least it should. So lots of graphics that you can play with all show long. And of course, channel members, you have the team logos that you can drop in the chat all game long. So thank you for supporting us. Here's John Cooper on the bench being interviewed.
Watched for the last 8 minutes and probably 4.5 minutes before the first. you know, we got a game plan and we didn't execute it. And now the boys are doing, they're into the game. And this is such a fun time of year. Like, I think the competitiveness of watching these two teams go, it's great to be a part of. But we got to keep doing more of what we've been doing here probably this period.
Thanks, Coach.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here is Florida on the power play. I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of interviewing the coach in the middle of the game. It's a little distracting. But let's see. Here's Barkov to Tkachuk. Tkachuk, side of the net, jam play, couldn't put it in. Tried to squeeze it in short side. Verhaeghe sending it around far side to Barkov. Barkov down low, Tkachuk to Reinhart. He couldn't shoot. And the Lightning going to send this all the way down the ice. Bobrovsky, he's going to come up and play this over. Reinhart getting close. Here's Barkov to Reinhart, back to Barkov, steps into Verhaeghe, cross ice to Tkachuk, sending it through with a screen Reinhart, but Tkachuk's shot goes wide. Natty back with the puck over to Barkov. Barkov to Montour. Montour looking, he's going to go back to Barkov. Barkov back past Tkachuk in the corner. Barkov gets it back. Gets it over to Montour. To Barkov. Tampa Bay being aggressive on the puck carrier now. Montour and Barkov playing some catch. Somebody's got to shoot. Here's Barkov. He's got no more room to go. He's up against the boards. Montour wrist shot looking for the tip. That goes just wide. Here's Reinhart. Little saucer pass. Back to Montour. Barkov behind the net to Tkachuk. He tries to swing it. This is going to come to the line of Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe to Montour. To Barkov. Again, somebody's got to shoot. And there's a blast. Nice stop. That goes over to the corner. Here's Verhaeghe. Sending it to Montour. Montour with a shot. That one gets blocked. And this is going to be cleared. Nice block there by Tampa Bay. I think it was Hagel. Verhaeghe, he's going to drive this one in, and the power play is expired. We are back at even strength. This coming around all the way down the ice, and it's going to be an icing call against Tampa Bay. So a great kill, but an icing call, and it's going to bring this puck all the way back down. Ready, welcome in, go Bolts. Tampa Bay has definitely awoken from their slump in the first period of play.
When it goes low to him, I'd like to see him try to jam play again, get that puck to the net. And this was the big save from Vasilevsky through traffic.
So we got a face-off coming just to the left of Vasilevsky. The left if you're looking at him. If you are Vasilevsky, it's his right. Tampa's going to win this draw. They get it to the line. It's held in by Rodriguez. Going to play this towards the net. Hedman back to try and get it out. Ekblad tried to hold it in. He couldn't. Sam Bennett comes up with the puck. He's going to dump this one right back in. Vasi comes out to stop it. No, he lets it go as Dumba plays it around, and there's Bennett. Puck is really bouncing pretty bad. Here's Hagel going to pick this one up. He was lined up for a hit, and he dumps his puck away. Bobrovsky lets it go. Ekblad in the corner, taking his man. Here comes Bennett in as well. Point being squeezed off against the boards. Trying to move this one through. Here's the move coming down in the corner.
And now it is Sprayton Point trying to work his way around Ekblad. Ekblad won't let him free. Ekblad working over Point, but Point protects the puck to Kucherov. Out in front. That's tipped
in front, jam play. Trying to get it through. Here it comes across. A one-timer for Kucherov. He had an open twine to shoot at, and he could not. Here's Kucherov trying to make a move. Taking a look, this shot. And that's going to go just wide. Back to the line. Here's a blast. Bobrovsky is looking for it. He's looking for it. He dropped his stick, but it was sitting right on his pad. Side of the net. This one's going to come free. In the corner. They're holding it up along the boards. Kucherov and Point digging at it. Duclair trying to get open. Tarasenko holding it up well. Forsling comes away, and I think that's Duclair going to put a hit on him. Hedman sending it back around. Pass misses Duclair. Down low. Ekblad taking Duclair down. Bobo has his pad down. Where's the puck? It's going to squirt behind the net. Tampa Bay, great zone coverage right now. Sending it in, and Bobo's going to hang on to that. 1 and 31 seconds of offensive zone play by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Great play. They did a very nice job. But Bobrovsky bailing out his team by smothering it up. Our next somewhere, what's going on? Welcome in. Yes, our next somewhere, we have the Colorado Avalanche and the Winnipeg Jets. That game is going to be coming up 7 o'clock Eastern time today. That's going to be game 2 of our doubleheader. So we have the Panthers Lightning right now, followed by the Lightning, the Lightning. This is the Lightning, the Jets, and the Avalanche. Of course, coming up tomorrow, game 2, Toronto and Boston. A lot of eyes going to be watching that one. We might also have Edmonton in LA tomorrow night. That is a maybe. That's going to be a 10 p.m. Eastern start. And of course, oh boy, there's just going to be hockey all week long. We will always be here, so make sure that you're subscribed. Your notifications are set, so when we do go live, you get that notification that says, hey, Sam is live. And of course, make sure you're checking back our main homepage regularly. We usually will make public streams a day or two before the game, so you can go in early and set that reminder. Hockey from home, welcome in. Good to see you, Victoria. A cup. There you go, Onyx. Although I could never cheer for them. I'm just saying. But this has been a great game. We're coming back from commercial.
ESPN Bet, the official sports book of ESPN and an official partner.
So hard to believe, Carolina Hurricanes, the odds-on favorite to win the Stanley Cup. That's not where my money's going to go. Panthers are second, Oilers are third, Rangers are fourth. So very interesting to see how the odds makers have set some of these odds for the Stanley Cup wins.
Game 1 of the regular season that they've played all season long, and any one of those teams that are up there.
If you're just coming in, 369 people here. Make sure you hit that like button for us. It's free and it helps us out. And again, we have a draw going on, free hockey cards. All you have to do, !puck, to get into that raffle. And of course, make sure that you subscribe and support our channel. Puck coming around, side of the net. Panthers trying to move it up. Tampa going to send it right back in, down in the corner. There it is. There you go, Blonde. Welcome in. Yeah, Trash Guy, it's going to be great. Margaret, welcome in, rooting for the Oilers. Axeman, welcome in. Torelli going to send this around. Side of the net, banging and crashing. And this coming all the way down the ice. Another icing call. A lot of icings in this game. A lot of icings.
Watching the ticker just won't cut it. Get the stats behind the stats with NHL Edge. So you won't just see that your team won, you'll see how. Know more about every stat, every shift, and every star with NHL Edge.
57 goals during the regular season for Sam Reinhart, and his tip was the game's first goal. And now it looks like Lundell's going to be chased out of the faceoff dot, so Losterainen steps in for Florida. And as a result, Stamkos wins the defensive.
There we go. Tampa Bay wins it, sending this one down all the way down the ice, racing for it, and it's an icing call. Hagel was almost there in time, but the official blew the whistle before Hedman got there, before Hagel got there. Hagel upset about that one.
They won back-to-back cups and made 3 straight final appearances, and that's the cost of winning. They still have their core in Stamkos, Hedman, Point, Vasilevsky, and of course Kucherov with his historic performance, but a lot of their supporting cast has skated away. But John Cooper saying that they are embracing this underdog role.
Putting this around, shot right on. Vasilevsky going to make the save off the draw.
Where things are buzzing, and that's when it becomes
we got 7:16 to go here in period number 2. And it has been a very, very, very big back and forth hockey game today.
Brandon Hagel's, Matt Dumbas of the world, right? They have found some really good players to take the place of those really good players.
Yeah, he's done an unbelievable job.
So face off again to the side of Vasilevsky. Panthers win it, but it comes all the way to the far side of the point. Having to move this one around. Panthers going to send it in deep. Vasilevsky out to play it around. Tampa Bay giving it away. Florida going to flip this one in, but that's going to go high and behind the net. Tampa Bay with this puck now trying to move it around. They're going to get it out and down the ice.
He's become a 24-goal scorer this season.
Here comes the Florida Panthers. Panthers tipping it in. Mikola going real deep. Coming around. Here's a blast.
You win, you lose players.
Back to the line. Here's Ekblad with a shot. Rebound is there. Vasilevsky was down. They couldn't put it in. The Tampa Bay Lightning player goes flying. We got a tripping penalty coming up.
And tripped up Lilleberg, I believe. And that will give a power play to the Lightning.
Power play Lightning with 6.5 to go in this period.
As Lundell's just in a battle in front of the net there, swings his stick, almost looks like he was trying to hit the puck, hit Lilleberg, and definitely a tripping call, and this deadly Tampa Bay power play is going to go to work.
The boos coming out. So let's see. One of the keys was stay out of the box, and they had done a good job of that to this point.
As the battle ensues in front of
But
the
they
net.
are going hard. Lundell was tripped, and as he was down on the ice, he takes a swing at the Tampa Bay player. You can't do that one. So that is a good call. The refs got that one right. Just a bonehead play by Lundell.
This series, Callie, this is probably the way they are going to win it. If they can draw penalties.
Yeah, you got to watch. Tampa Bay has a lot of good talent here on the power play. Best in the league. Hedman to Kucherov. Side of the net to Paul. Back to Kucherov. Hedman to Kuch. Doesn't shoot. Tries to come back across. Here's Hedman with a shot. Bobrovsky making a save. This coming over to Kuch. Kuch down low. They bounce it in front. They get the shot off, but it's deflected away. Here's Reinhart going to play it ahead. Florida, they're running. Can they get a 2-on-1? No. They're going to go and change it up real quick here.
For the Panthers, the top group stays out.
Here comes Kucherov bringing this one up. 5:55 to go. 1:20 to go in the power play. And the Panthers get this, and they clear it all the way down the ice.
It's so tough to defend this power play is when that puck comes over to Kucherov on the flank. He has the one-timer, but he
Here
also
comes
does
Hedman.
his
Hedman
so well.
taking
He
a look.
takes that one-timer,
He's going to drop this
pointing
off.
that little bumper spot for his one-timer.
Here's
So as
Paul.
a defender, you
Paul
pick
going
your
to step
poison.
up on the
When you
move.
stop
Over the
him,
line.
way he
Stamkos
sells
going to
it,
drive
that
this
makes
one in.
Point wide open 'cause you think he's going to shoot it.
Point can't get there. Kucherov gets knocked down. Panthers gather the puck. 3-on-2. Florida coming in, and they just roll it in, and they go to change it up. Smart decision there. 47 seconds now on the power play for the Lightning. Hedman drops it back to Point. Point going to carry this one ahead. In over the line. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button. We appreciate it. And here's Ekblad sending it all the way down the ice.
Seconds of the power play killed off by the Panthers. And only one soft shot on net that was
Here's
easily handled by Bobrovsky.
Radish. He's going to carry this one up. Gets around two Panthers. Radish bringing it right in. Radish with a nice little rush. He's going to go around to Yzerman behind the net. That is intercepted with 15 seconds to go. Florida gets it to the line. Duclair, what a play. Oh, he held it in temporarily, but then it came out over the line.
For the Lightning power play, 5 seconds to go. Lundell set to
Thank you again for hitting that subscribe. Much appreciated. Here's Hagel. Hagel playing this one around. Florida bringing it out. Power play has expired. We're at even strength. 5-on-5. Down over the line in the corner. Panthers going in after it. Tampa Bay bringing it around. And Florida coming crashing right in. Coming out in front, going upstairs. That one's knocked down. Yzerman going to play this one up. Here comes Tampa Bay on down the right side. Curling, Tanner Jeannot. He's going to get driven into the boards. Going to play this one up to Bennett. Bennett, he's going to go up the boards. Doesn't come out. Held in. Tampa sending it in. That one's just wide. Side of the net. They are digging this one through. Brian, thank you for hitting that subscribe. Welcome to the community. This coming around far side. Trying to dig in here. Here come the Florida Panthers. Florida Panthers going to play it off the glass. They get it out. Tampa Bay, though, bringing it right back in. It's Kucherov. Kucherov with it. He kind of got hung up there. The puck kind of got caught in his stick the way he made it pass, and he turned it over. The Lightning have to back it up. They dump this in. Bobrovsky going to come out and slow this down. Now he's going to play it around. Panthers get it to the line again, not out. Bad pass by Hedman. Radish going to keep this one in.
Let's go.
Point's going to cut this one off. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Appreciate it, Miguel. Welcome in. Vasi going to make this stop behind the net. Radish going to carry it up. He's been very good in the last little while. I've been very impressed with Radish. Here's Point. He's coming around. Spencer Knight is one of my personal collections. Yeah, I'm hoping for Spencer Knight. I got a bunch of Spencer Knight cards as well. I'm hoping he kind of has a good future and kind of gets rid of his demons. This coming out, we got 2:33 to go. 2:33 to go here in period number 2. Forsling coming in, and he gets absolutely rocked at the line. I think it was Cirelli stepped into him. And here comes Cirelli, going to bring this one up. Kucherov in the high slot to Cirelli, and he can't control it. Panthers going to play this one around the boards. Again, very low shooting game. 15-11 shots on net. 2 minutes to go. Raven, what's going on? Welcome in. Happy Sunday. And there's a big hit. After the whistle, Hagel and Ekblad with a hit. Sterling coming in there as well. My goodness, they're going to go to a commercial break. This game has had everything. Oh, it wasn't Cirelli with the hit. It was Matt Dumba. Matt Dumba with a big-time hit. And that's what they brought Matt Dumba in to do, right? They brought him in to step up and throw his weight around. That was massive. If you're just coming in and joining us, thank you for being here. We have a little mystery pack, a little hockey cards we're giving away. That is on right now. It's a mixed bag of Florida Panthers and Tampa Bay Lightning hockey cards. We're going to be drawing this in the third period. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel and do !puck to get a raffle ticket. Channel members get a bonus ticket as a thank you for being a channel member. Now, you can support our channel in so many different ways. Obviously, just being here, watching along, hitting that like and being subscribed is a huge way of supporting us. If you wanted to do a little more, you certainly have the opportunity to join our membership team. There are different perks and different levels available, all the way from our rookie level, where you get the custom emojis and all that stuff, to our champion level, where we have monthly calls where we get together and talk and have some fun and all that. We also have a new Patreon that we just started. If you want to take things outside of the YouTube community, certainly you can join our Patreon. That really helps us out a lot. And last but not least, you can send us a simple PayPal, and all of our links are in the pinned message at the top of the chat. Again, nothing is mandatory. It's all appreciated. We're just here to watch some real good hockey and have a lot of fun. And we appreciate all your support in growing this channel with us. Holy moly, that's a mouthful. Oh, and I forgot. How can I forget? We have merch. If you want to wear some of the Samuel B12 merch, check out our merch store, either on YouTube or our website, SamuelB12experience.com. Get your logo merch, get your Samboni merch. We got all kinds of great stuff, so check out the merch. All right, let's go. Back from commercial break. Time to get in here and get going. Smile Mark, what's going on? Welcome in. Elvino, welcome in. Let's go. David, how's it going? Let's go, Tampa.
Scrums after the whistle. They've been all good, clean hits. It's been impressive that both teams, they know how dangerous.
All right, we're running out of time here in period number 2. Montour going to go off the glass. This is going to come up and down the ice. Tampa Bay back to pick it up.
Under 2 minutes to go in the second period.
This is going to come around behind. Big hit. Oh, my goodness. Mike, what's going on? This is going 7. Well-coached experience. I agree. I think this is going to go the distance. It's going to be a great series. 1.5 to go here. Panthers have it down in the Lightning zone, battling behind the net. Trying to dig this one out. In front, Vasilevsky going to tip it over to Hagel. And here come the Bolts. Tampa Bay going to carry this up to the red line and dump this one in. Smile Mark, all the points are reset at the beginning of the playoffs. We've been talking about it for a month. All the points reset at the beginning of playoffs. Coming out in front, little pass. Here's a shot right on. Down in the corner, Panthers starting to get some pressure of their own. For Hagee, though, he's worked over, and it's Nick Paul that's going to come away with it. Nick Paul going to drive this one down, bringing it into the Panther territory. Yet no worries. This coming through Panthers for Hagee. He's going to make a nifty back pass. They're going to get it out. Chuck sending it down the ice. 40 seconds to go. 40 seconds to go. This coming down. Bobrovsky going to tip it behind the net. Paul is in there first. Coming around. Eisenman back to Hedman. Hedman cross ice pass. Radish going to flip this one back in the corner. Oh, penalty coming as Nick Toll grabs Lundell and throws him to the ice. With 23 seconds to go, the Panthers get a power play. My goodness.
Tampa Bay, number 20, 2-minute minor penalty,
Holding, he wraps him in a bear hug, takes him down. You can't do that. So Nick Paul, who's been great in this hockey game, kind of gets taken down. Oh, so here's some breaking news. Edmonton Oilers, Evander Kane has a sports hernia that he's getting worked on. He is hopeful to play in game one, but Evander Kane, he is not a guarantee for game one for the Oilers. Here comes Montour. Montour going to bring this down to Barkov. 10 seconds to go, throwing it right in. Vasilevsky makes the save, puts it in the corner. Reinhart trying to fish it down. 2, 1, and there goes the horn. The horn is going to go. This period, it comes to an end. Wow. All right, so we're going to go back to the intermission screen. Again, don't worry about the stats. They are... Oh, these stats actually populated. So hang on, did they fix all the stats? Ooh, they did. All right, let's give this a reload. Let's see if it actually is truly fixed. It is. Wow, I knew it was just a matter of time. Here, let's listen into Messier and the intermission crew with Messier and PK.
I think that both teams have a lot of respect for each other, but goals are going to be hard to come by with the way the goaltenders are playing in this game.
So now the next goal really might be the difference in the third period.
I got the feeling it was early in the second period that the next goal was going to be the...
I want more hate. I need more hate. More hate. I want some more nastiness.
All right, I'm looking forward to that. Should be some nastiness in that Rangers Capitals series. Talk to Ray Ferraro.
All right, so they're gonna go Messier, PK, Subban. We'll see if what they're talking about we might join in. Here are your stats for the game so far. 14 shots for the Panthers, 11 for Tampa Bay, 40 hits to 37 hits. There is certainly a chance this could match or best the hitting from the Leaf-Boston game last night. The target is 100. 100 hits on the board, and they certainly can do that with one period left to go. Face-offs are super close as well, 18-17. Look at that, 0 for 1, Tampa Bay on the power play. Cats are 0 for 3 right now. Of course, really they're 0 for 2. The third one is still in progress. Giveaways, 9 giveaways. So after a bad kind of opening period, the Panthers have kind of slowed down in the giveaway department. Tampa Bay picking it up with some giveaways there in that period. 14 takeaways for the Panthers, 2 for the Tampa Bay Lightning. But look at the block shot number. 18 block shots for Tampa Bay. That is absolutely incredible. 18 block shots, only 2 block shots for Florida Panthers. They got to step it up and start blocking some shots. Florida Panther game isn't really a big shot blocking team. They do well at times in that department, but boy, oh boy, this has been real good so far. One of the things I like to take a look at, and let's flip this over here. We're going to start with the Florida Panthers. Sam Reinhart leads everybody with time on ice, about 15 minutes so far. Barkov, he's about 14 minutes of ice time. Carter Verhaeghe at 12. Bennett with almost 12. On the defensive side, it's Montour leading the way, almost 17 minutes of ice time. Ekblad is second there, just over 14 minutes. And Kulikov has the least amount with just about 9 minutes of ice time. From Tampa Bay's standpoint, it's Brennan Hagel. Hagel leads the way, almost 13 minutes of ice time for Hagel. Point with about 12 minutes. Kucherov is approaching 12 minutes. From the defensive side, Victor Hedman leads the way, no doubt about it. Almost 17 minutes for Hedman. Dumba second with just over 13 minutes. And Prebix and Lilleberg. Lilleberg's almost at 12 and over 11 for Prebix. So outside of Victor Hedman being so far ahead, the other defensemen for Tampa Bay are pretty even. So they're spreading it out quite nicely. Lewis, welcome in. Good to see you. Boston and Leafs spent more time fighting than playing. Margaret, it was crazy last night. It's a 3-way tie. None of us meant to harm. We can all remain friends. Oh, is this a top? Did we look at the top point getters? I'll remove my comment from yesterday. It just frustrated me. The game PS. Oh, it's the unsubscriber. Oh, did I miss something? Well, no worries. It's all good. Listen, hockey is hockey. And we kind of set it off the top. More opportunities for Fogle. Oh, smile mark. I love Fogle. He is so good. We set it off the top. You know, hockey is an emotional thing, right? It's extremely emotional, and sometimes things happen. Sometimes things come out or are said that shouldn't have been said. Sometimes we feel one way or another, and whether that's me, whether that's people in the chat typing things, that's what sports does, right? It's all about passion. It's all about passion. And, you know, we love our hockey. We love our teams. Doesn't matter who you cheer for. Toronto, Vancouver, Florida, Tampa. We just like good hockey. And sometimes it gets the best of us. When it comes down to it, we're a community, right? Everyone in here is a community. And we're all here to talk about hockey, cheer for our teams, and if something that's said isn't appropriate, we want to make sure it's getting taken care of, and that goes for me as well. And like I said, off the top, you know, I apologize for some of the remarks I made yesterday. Sometimes things happen. It gets the best of us, and we want to make sure that we're just here to have a good time. We're here to cheer for our teams. We're here to watch good hockey, and you know, it's funny. It's funny because when I watch games and I'm not online, I'm very quiet. I watch the game and I'm quiet and I kind of just deal with it, right? As a lot of people do. Sometimes I'll get up and I'll scream at the TV. Sometimes we'll get up and get a little angry. But for the most part, I watch it in a very different way. When I'm here with all of you and we're calling the game and we're talking about it and we're in the chat and things are happening, sometimes things happen that push our buttons, right? Sometimes there are things that I'm paying more attention to because I'm calling the game. And sometimes we don't like what we're seeing, but that's sports. And we all try to really just bring it together and enjoy sports together. The way I look at this community is, hey, we're all going out for drinks together, except everyone's bringing their own drinks. We're watching it in a bar, except you're listening to me. And maybe you're watching along at home. But we're just chatting along and we're here to have a lot of fun. So whether it happens, you know, we'll just deal with it and we'll make our way through. This is only game one. We got a long playoffs to go, and the intensity is only going to build. The rivalries are only going to build, and that's what we love. What does sports do? It brings us all together, regardless of who we all are as people, regardless of where we all live in the world. It brings us together. We can unite to cheer on the Panthers. We can unite to cheer on the Tampa Bay Lightning. We can just have so much fun together. And that's really what we're trying to do here. I love my Florida Panthers, and I love, you know, trash talking with some of our Tampa Bay Lightning fans. And that's what it's all about. We respect one another. We can tease one another, but no bullying, no personal attacks. You know, we do draw the line somewhere, but it's all about having fun. This is going to be a very interesting several months for us. Ready? That's funny. Right back at you. This is going to be a very interesting few months for us. We're going through the playoffs. We're going through the Stanley Cup. Somebody is going to take this away, but I'm going to hoist it every stream because this is my cup and I can do it. But this is what everybody's playing for, all the glory. Well, when the Stanley Cup playoffs are finally done, it's when things get interesting. We're going into the draft, and we'll have draft coverage for you. We're going into free agency. Free agency is always a ton of fun. But shortly after that, we have the Olympics coming up, the Summer Olympics. Isn't that this summer? I believe it's this summer. Summer Olympics coming up, and that's going to be a whole lot of fun. So there's going to be a lot of sports going on. Of course, we have baseball as well. Let's not forget about baseball. We're going to have Blue Jay coverage as well all summer long. But we're going to be celebrating sport. We're going to be enjoying sport together. And I'm going to put it out there. If there's a sport, if there's a game, if there's an event that you want us to cover, tell me about it. Let us know. We will be happy to do it for you. Happy to look into it. Last year, we did some soccer coverage. Team Canada in the World Cup qualifying. And I'm the first one to admit, hey, I don't know much about soccer, but we broadcast it and we had so much fun. So it's all about trying new stuff. So we can celebrate hockey, we can celebrate sport, and as a community, we want to make the content that you want to see. So whether it's hockey, whether it's baseball, whether it's something else, and look at that, our stats changed again. Can the team behind the widgets get the stats correct for just a moment? Is that too much to ask? My goodness. But that's what we love to do. So thank you all for being a part of this community. Thanks for being along with me and with us for the ride. Now, we have a lot of new viewers who have joined us tonight. And let me take a few minutes and just let you know a little bit about what we're all about. Jonathan, I will happily do curling if there's an event you want to see. We could figure it out. So my name is Sam. This is the Sam Welby 12 experience. Why the number 12? 12 was my hockey number. I was always number 12. I did play hockey. I loved the game of hockey. I had to stop playing hockey due to a shoulder injury. Actually, it's more of a neck injury that's impacting my shoulder. So I've had to stop playing. I do work out with my boys. I got 2 boys. They both play hockey. Spend time on the ice with them and their coaching, helping these young players to develop. I love talking about hockey. I love breaking down hockey. I'm a big time hockey card collector. That's why we're doing hockey card giveaways. We do live box breaks. We have a lot of fun. So I'm a hockey collector. I'm also a huge Disney fanatic. I absolutely love Disney. I collect a bunch of different Disney merch. We've been to the parks. We have a lot of fun. But all in all, I'm a sports guy from Toronto. We live just outside of Toronto. Toronto Maple Leaf fan. They're my number 1. The Florida Panthers, my number 2 team, because I do spend some time down in Florida. And that's what we're all about. So we started this channel during the COVID years as a hobby. I wanted to do a little hockey talk show. We got into the play-by-play. We started getting into more news. And so really, we are an NHL-focused channel with the play-by-play, the news, the rumors, the updates, the shorts, all of that coverage. We do some other adventures as well. If you're a theme park fan, we do go to Canada's Wonderland and we stream live from the park. Actually, that's where some of my family is right now today. It's pass holder preview day at Canada's Wonderland, and they're out there enjoying some of the rides, even though it's really cold in Toronto today. So we bring you some of those adventures. We have some blogs, some vlogs that we're going to be putting out once playoffs are done, if I can ever edit them together. So we do a whole lot of stuff, but NHL is what we're focused on, and we like to have a lot of fun. So that's a little bit about me. I'd love to get into you guys and understand which teams you like to cheer for. Obviously, you're here today because you like either Florida or Tampa Bay, but I'd love to know what teams you want to cheer for, what players you like, and if you have any questions for me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this Q&A bracket, and it's going to allow you to ask some questions, and it's going to capture those questions so I can clearly identify them in the chat. So if you have some questions for me, I just opened the QA window. Feel free to ask them there because it'll make it real easy for me to see your questions. So if you're in Montreal, so you have a Montreal Canadiens fan in Montreal, or are you a fan of a different team in Montreal? Tampa Bay all day, Lightning Blitz. Lightning with the name and the logo. It would be hard for you to argue otherwise. That's cool. I'd watch it. Never seen Canada's Wonderland. Margaret, it's great. It's a lot of fun. Oh, there. Let's go to PK and Messier and listen in while we read your comments. What's the best ride at Wonderland? Onyx. Ooh.
Opportunity to make the saves that he's going to make.
My favorite.
Opportunistic down on the other side. So We'll
At
wait
Wonderland
to see.
today?
Chess game already. First game of the series. It's already a chess match.
They got the quick
I don't know if I really have a favorite. Probably the new Snoopy launch coaster. It's pretty cool. I don't really do a lot of coasters, but that's a fun one.
Second season, but if you're curious about the regular season, nobody won more games in the third period.
The biggest one, Triton? The biggest one I've probably done is Tron at Disney. That's probably the biggest coaster. That was really good. All right, they're going to go to a commercial break. Wow, they're not really saying much at this intermission. Can you make a video for your NHL team preferences? I'm curious, by the way, Leafs and Habs tied as your favorite teams. Yeah, we can definitely do a team breakdown video, Sophie. We could definitely look at doing something like that. You think the Leafs will try to get rid of Marner if they get eliminated in the first round? Hayden, I don't know if they'll be able to get rid of Marner. It's going to be interesting to see what they do with him because his contract is due up in a year. He's going to want a pretty darn big contract, whether it's term or value. And I don't think he's worth kind of $11.5–12 million, and that's probably what he's going to want for an extension. So are you willing to lose Marner as a rental? I mean, he's a 90-point player. It's tough to replace. So if I could make a deal, Marner, for a real good kind of all-star defenseman, I would do that. I would absolutely do that. How many times did you ride It's a Small World After All? A smile only once per visit. Only once per visit. That's that's what we do. It's a classic. It's actually one of my mom's favorite rides of all time. So we kind of ride for her. We'll FaceTime her in if she's not with us, but only once per visit. That's about all I can take. Nylander first. I don't know about that. I don't know about moving Nylander out. Nylander, don't forget, he had a pretty good season. Him and Matthews were battling it out for the Leaf lead in points. So I don't know if I'd be so quick to move Willie. Obviously, the last couple games were not good for him. He did not perform well, but I think he has a lot of potential. They obviously just gave him a big extension, so I don't think they're going to move him. Best food at Disney. TJ, sorry to hear. Best food at Disney. Onyx, that's so objective. I actually really liked, and a lot of people are going to disagree, and Tony's in the Magic Kingdom, Tony's like from Lady and the Tramp, little Italian restaurant. We actually had a very good meal there twice now. We've had very good meals there, so I quite enjoy it. Probably my favorite is Steakhouse 71, the Contemporary. It's pricey, but the food is excellent there. I'll be honest, the last trip we went on just this past year, we didn't have a bad meal. Everything was really, really good. So the food around for the most part is average, but there are a few places that are real high quality. Is it worth losing someone who can play in all positions? Marner is more valuable than Nylander to me. So when you say all positions, you're referring defense as well as forward. I don't think the amount of time that Marner plays defense, I don't think, I don't think that would come into consideration of trading him. There are a lot of players that can play either wing. They can come in and play center occasionally. But for me, that wouldn't factor in moving him. I would still, if I could move him for a top defenseman, I would. Should Brock Faber be in consideration for Rookie of the Year? Absolutely. Listen, Faber had a great year. Faber surprised me. He had a great year. There's no doubt that Bedard is going to win Rookie of the Year, considering he led all rookies in points and he was out for as long as he was. The biggest downfall for Connor Bedard is he has a huge minus number. Huge minus number. But that's because the Blackhawks are terrible, not Bedard. What he did on a terrible team is pretty good. What happens when Donald tries to show you up at dinner? I show Donald up. We break Donald. That's what happens. That was hysterical. All right. Thank you for your questions. We appreciate it. We're getting ready for period number 3 coming up. That QA function is quite nice. It allows me to isolate the comments and see them directly, so I don't have to keep scrolling through. Faber should be yes. Yeah, Faber was good. I'm looking at Steakhouse 71, looks good. I'm coming. Yeah, Onyx. It really was good. Their French onion soup, too, was spot on. It was real good. All right, here we go. Period number 3. Let's switch it over and get going. Panthers on the power play as they start. Right on, it's open. Verhaeghe couldn't get in there fast enough.
Put it behind the net, and Hedman now clears.
Richard, third period just started, so we are 19 and a half minutes to go. Hockey Dude, what's going on? Welcome in. Here's Verhaeghe coming across. Triton will be closing the giveaway in this period. Down low, here's Barkov. Backdoor, they score! My boy, Carter Verhaeghe. My boy, Carter Verhaeghe puts it in. What a goal. Barkov, a nice feed. He comes across. Let's throw it up there again. Verhaeghe. What a goal. That was huge. Putting the Panthers ahead 2-1 power play goal. Verhaeghe doing a nice job. He goes far back, curling around, sneaks behind everybody, and an absolute gorgeous backdoor pass. And Carter Verhaeghe tucks that one home.
The announcer jinx works to perfection. Opposite for the Panthers, talking about how their power play has struggled.
That was huge.
Power play goal to take the lead as Verhaeghe taps it home. I had Kachuk, my mistake.
How many penalty minutes? Well, I don't know. The penalty minutes have been pretty low in this game. The refs are letting them play.
So hard as a penalty killer when there's that much movement on a power play. You try to keep your head on and swivel.
Still go Lightning. Sophie, that's funny. He's my boy. We're sporting the Verhaeghe. Oh, I got to do this side. The number 23 jersey today, Verhaeghe.
Now can the Lightning respond?
Now go Florida. Great goal.
To start the second when they found themselves down. And now they find themselves down once again by a goal. Denied behind the net. Hedman steps up. Hedman centers to Kucherov. That's blocked by Luostarinen. And cleared by Gustav Forsling.
Good opportunity for Kucherov there. And going to the bench and shaking his left hand there. It looked like he caught a slash as he was trying to get that shot off. But good block there from Luostarinen.
Long outlet pass played by Bobrovsky. And Kulikov pitches at center circle. And all the way down. Icing whistle. Bennett and Chernak were both there.
We got an icing call. Just entered that into the goal category. I'm haunted by that Panther prowl. I love it. You know how long it took me to find a good quality version of a Panther prowl that was a little bit close? It's pretty close to the one they use. But man, that was hard to get. Gerard going Avs versus Panthers rematch. That would be outstanding. Although I prefer it to be Edmonton-Toronto, but hey, that would be good too. As Bobrovsky with a nice save in front, as Chaffee kind of in front of him, so everyone having a little conversation in front. Much better, Krista. Much better. This squad has been great.
Chance here for Tampa just off the face-off, throwing that puck.
Bobrovsky standing up tall.
Create some traffic and some screens, and Tampa already has
the Panthers making them pay on the power play. Tampa Bay's got to wake back up if they want to get back in this. They were played the last month. Broker. Really, Richard? I didn't know that. That's crazy. That's toughness.
Tied up by Chaffee.
Panthers turn it over. Here's Nick Paul. Nick Paul cycling around. Down low behind. Paul still with it. Paul bringing it all the way to the point. Now he's going to dump this one back behind in the corner. Playing with this one through.
2-on-3. The Lightning
Florida going to bring this one. They're going to go off the boards. And here come the Panthers. Lomberg going to dish it out. It's a race for it. Florida's going to get there. Big collision going into the boards. And Chernik comes away with it. Cousins was right in there. This coming to the line. Florida holding it in. Long shot. Nice stop there. Mikola sending it in around behind. Florida cycling it. Here's a shot by Cousins. That one went nowhere near the net. And Tampa chips this one out. Montour plays this one ahead. Here's Lomberg trying to get up in there. He cannot win the race. Dumba playing it around the boards. Tampa setting it up as both teams making some changes. Here we go, playing it up, trying to get this one in.
Through contact. Moved it deep. Hagel is back to rim it around.
Playing it through. Leo getting in on that draw. Here comes Sorelli coming in. Here's a shot going just wide. Again, our draw, it's going to close momentarily, and we're going to pick a winner.
Just missed Stamkos. Back to the point, Dumba. Down to the goal line. Sorelli deep for Stamkos. He's checked by Forsling.
Stamkos holding on. Finally, Panthers going to take it. They get it to the line, not out. Yeah, Richard, boy, oh boy, wouldn't that be something?
Defensively, Forsling first breaking up that backdoor pass from Stamkos. Then he wins a battle in the corner. Gets the clear out of the zone.
Des Guy, what's going on? What is your pick to win the cup? Well, my early pick was I was kind of going Rangers Oilers in the final, and it's a coin flip from there. Panthers going to bring this one out down the ice. All right, the contest is closed. We're going to pull it at the next commercial break. We're going to pull our winner. Alex coming in with the $5 super sticker, the workout pair. Love that pair. Thank you, Alex, very much for the support. And by the way, Alex, the donos get you extra points. So any donation gets you extra points automatically. So thank you. Here's a one-timer. That one goes just wide. Trudeau sucks calling the Panthers to win it. I'd love to see it. But boy, those Rangers are a good team. Here comes Verhaeghe making a nice move. Verhaeghe still with it after getting bumped twice. Going to play this one into the corner for Tkachuk. Little reverse hit. Bennett, he's going to play this one up. Verhaeghe takes a whack at it. Bennett with it now. Comes to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe coming around. Verhaeghe still with it. Bennett steals. Bennett stole it from his own man and took a shot. Vasilevsky with a nice save. Back to the line. Coming around. Here's a shot. No, pass. And that's going to come all the way back and out. I got the Panthers and the Avs making the finals. John, those are great picks. If the Panthers can get by the Rangers, let's go. If that's what it's going to be, I think you could be spot on. And I agree, the Avs are going far. The Avs and Oilers will be a great matchup. This coming down into the Panther zone. They miss it coming around. Lomberg going to get it. 13:50 to go here in period number 3. Of course, we're gonna pick our winner momentarily. The Bruins and the Stars, a hockey dude. 2 teams I can't stand. But hey, those could be good picks. Dallas, what a year Dallas Stars have had. Panthers going to dump this one right back in. I want a 30-year time warp 94. Canucks and Rangers. Oh, KRT, that would be awesome. John, thanks for hitting that subscribe. Welcome in all new subscribers. In the corner. Big battle there in the corner in the Panthers zone. Panthers come away with it. It's Barkov. Barkov going to come up the middle. He's going to pass this over to the right side. Barkov driving the net. Return pass. Tipped Vasilevsky with a great save. Wow, Vasilevsky with a monster stop as they were driving in. Raymond, I'd love to see Toronto Edmonton. That would be incredible. They're going to go to a commercial break. Vasilevsky, it is saves like that can spark your team to come back. What a great save, Vasilevsky. And that is what Vasi does, right? He goes down and he makes those monster saves. He says to his team, hey, We're still in it. Guys, let's go. They're only down by 1. We got 13 minutes left to go in this hockey game. Anything can happen. Thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with us today. If you are here, make sure you hit that thumbs up button for us. And of course, hit that subscribe as well. I want to thank all of our subscribers for today. You guys have been absolutely amazing. Let's throw the confetti for you. Throw the confetti. Get that going. Thank you all so much for becoming part of our community. Who is you mean my heart winner? Who in my heart would I like to see win? I mean, obviously, I'd love to see Florida or Toronto take it. I mean, that would be absolutely incredible. As much as I think Toronto's going to get past the first round, and if Toronto managed to find a way past the Panthers in the second round, I don't think they would be able to defeat the Rangers. One of the big things that comes up, especially when you're looking to pick a winner, injuries. Pardon me. Injuries become such a difficult thing to factor in. We saw this with the Panthers last year. The Panthers went to the final, and they were so beat up. You know, Ekblad, Kachuk couldn't dress himself. He couldn't tie his own skates. He needed help from people to dress him. You know, the things that guys do to try and play when they're hurt, it's crazy. Norman, what's going on? Welcome in. Supreme Boys, welcome in. Oilers are playing, I think, are they tonight? They are the late game, 10 p.m. tomorrow. Oilers, 10 p.m. tomorrow. They are on against the Kings. This is coming all the way to... we were supposed to do the giveaway at that commercial break. All right, next commercial break, we're going to draw our winner, so make sure you stick around. Bruce, what's going on? Yeah, broken sternum. Like, that's crazy. Crazy. Montour going to dump this one in. Panthers trying to get in there. Barkov, he overskates it. Coming around behind back to Barkov. Reinhart, he's curling around to help him out. This coming around to Mikkola. Mikkola sending it right down to Barkov. Letting it go. Reinhart sending it back around to Barkov. Barkov behind the net. Trying to come out. Back to the point. Here's a blast. Vasilevsky, another great glove save. My goodness, that was awesome.
Let's go.
What a great glove save. Brad, thank you for hitting that subscribe and joining up. Yeah, Norman, hope you're doing really well.
Tampa Bay Lightning, Carter Verhaeghe.
This has been a very, very fun game, back and forth game, low shooting game. Tampa Bay, they are stuck at 12 shots. The Panthers are up at 26.
Continue to create opportunities, and that's what you have to do against.
Here we go, face off in the Lightning zone.
You know, it's a recipe for disaster. So, Florida's doing a great job. Continue to push.
You're doing well. Good to hear, Norman.
So far here in the third, looking like
Tampa going to win this draw. Back around, coming around far side. In there, Florida. Rodriguez, he's up against the boards, pressing. Lundell in there digging. 12 minutes now. 12 minutes to go. Here they come out and around. Sophie, the gamble is a pure dice roll. So depending on what number you essentially roll determines how much you win. This one coming all the way down the ice. Tampa Bay with it. Tampa Bay turning things around. Lightning. Hedman. He's going to pass this one up to Dumba. Dumba dumps this one in. Tampa Bay Lightning trying to get one goal to tie this one up. Florida Panthers are screaming. Too many men on the ice. Everybody lets it go. Wow. Too many men on the ice, and they played the puck. No call. There's a big missed one. Vasilevsky going to play this one around. Kachuk coming in. He's going to strip it. Getting it back to the line. Quick shot going just wide. Bash in there. Tampa Bay going to start to move this puck up the right-hand side. Forsling a nice strip. This coming around. Late hit there. Coming in the corner, Florida in there crashing. Watch and see if there's a late call on the Panthers to send Tampa Bay to the power play. 3 calls on Tampa Bay so far, only 1 for the Florida Panthers. And some non-calls going on right now. Let's go Panther chat breaking out. Here comes Mikkola. Mikkola on the move.
The Panthers this season allowed 120 goals, 5-on-5. That was the least in the NHL.
Round side of the net, out in front looking for a tip. They can't connect. Mikkola with a shot blocker there, knocked down by Vasilevsky. Here coming to the line, back to Mikkola. Mikkola sending it in, looking for the tip in front. Reinhart got a piece. Coming to the line, Reinhart goes back to pick it up. Let's go. I think it's time we get our virtual wave going for this incredible game. All you got to do is find the waving emojis and drop it in the chat. 3, 2, 1. Hey, put those hands up. Flood those emoji wave hands in the air. Let's get our virtual wave going for these two incredible teams playing a great hockey game. Woo! This one playing across there. Come the hands. There you go. Digging it side of the net for Nick Paul. Bobrovsky down in the corner. Tampa Bay working this one through. Chaffee sending it back to the line. Chernik pinches up. He's going to keep it in. Tampa Bay with it. Side of the net, spinning around. Coming in front, Bobrovsky with a save, and he's going to hang on to it. As the hands are flying, the wave is going. All right, they're going to go to commercial break. Keep the wave going. We're going to pick our winner. Somebody is going to win this Florida Panther Tampa Bay Lightning hockey card pack. We're going to mail it out to you. You ready? Oh, I don't have the winning music in here. All right, well, let's go. Let's pull it. Who's it going to be? And the winner is Alvino. Congratulations. Congratulations, Alvino. You are the winner if you are still here. Let us know if you are still in the chat to claim your prize. And congratulations. You have some hockey cards coming your way. If you are not here, we're going to redraw. Is Alvino here? Do I need some like on hold music? Waiting. Bueller. We're going to have to try again. We'll give him, just in case he's a few, like if his stream isn't caught up. We will give him another 30 seconds. Oh, Vino is still here. Congratulations. There you go. You have won the hockey cards Panthers Lightning hockey card set. Shoot me a message on Instagram, a DM, or send us a note through the website, samwellb12experience.com. Get in touch. Let me know your details, and we will mail this out to you. Congratulations on the win. We'll be doing more giveaways all throughout the playoffs. So you never know. It could be something small. It could be something big. So thank you for supporting our community. That's one little way we can at least give back. All right, commercial break. They are returning. Let's play some hockey, shall we? 9 minutes to go. Tampa Bay wins the draw, sending it around. Here's a blast from the point. Right on and a nice save.
Sorelli the retrieval. And it's moved around. Forced up the wall by Barkov.
Thank you, Rolando, for hitting it. Alvino, we're going to put it right in the envelope. So we're going to put your name on this one. When I get your details, we'll drop it in the mail and get it out to you.
Between the Lightning and Panthers. And the Panthers holding on to the lead. The Lightning putting some pressure on now, though. Perbix, wrist shot blocked.
Here's a shot. That one goes just wide. Let's get those stick taps going. That's a great idea. Here comes the Panthers. Panthers going to bring this one out, dumping it all the way down the ice. Here's Perbix. He's going to hang on to it. He's going to start to move it up. Tampa Bay on the go. Bringing it up. Florida, nice job in front of their own bench, able to strip it around, getting it down the ice. Vasilevsky, he's going to come out and stop this one. Tampa Bay, they're going to turn and come down the right side. Again, Florida there to meet them and knock them down. Ekblad going in the corner, one hand on the stick, going to play this one out. Carlos, welcome in. Toronto will bounce back. I agree with you. Cheese, what's going on? Welcome in. Again, this is game 1 of 2 for us today. We'll be back tonight, 7 p.m. for the Colorado Avalanche and the Winnipeg Jets. So we will have you covered for that game as well. We'll be here almost every day. So make sure you hit that subscribe and join us. Set your notifications as well. Here come the Panthers, going to play this one down the ice. Listerainen, he's going in there heavy. Lundell trying to come around. He picks it, coming back around, and he has it stolen away from him. Here comes Tampa Bay on the move. Lightning flying. Yzerman coming around. Little back pass in front. Nice attempt there. Lundell steals, and he's going to bank this off the boards. This should be an icing call, and it is. Real Kings fan, what's going on? This is coming all the way back to the Florida territory as the Panthers ice the puck. Time is ticking away, 7:24 to go. Panthers with a 1-goal lead at this point. So 2-1, Panthers have the lead. Panthers out shooting the Lightning 27-13. The Lightning going to play this one in. And by the way, hang on, here's a shot. That one's going to go wide. This game has now surpassed the Toronto game in terms of hits. 50 hits for the Panthers, 52 hits for the Tampa Bay Lightning, a total 102 hits. So we have 102 total hits in this game. That is wild. Absolutely incredible. This is going to be and continue to be a huge physical series. Charles, what's going on? Getting ready for the Rangers in 10. That's going to be a good game. This one should end just in time. Tampa Bay winning the draw, but Florida doing a nice job to knock the puck down and into the corner. They go to the line. Tampa holding it in. Here's a shot. That one's going to go just wide. Iceman, what's going on? Go Panthers. This one comes out. Tampa back to pick it up. 6.5 minutes to go. Time is starting to tick faster and faster for the Tampa Bay Lightning. This is going to be dumped in the corner. Forsling back to pick it up. Here come the Cats. Long pass right up the middle. Florida's going to tip this one down. Reinhart puts it into the corner. Vasilevsky kind of faked the shot, and then he kind of handed it over to the Tampa Bay defense. Kucherov goes cross ice. Here they come, Tampa Bay walking in and a high slot point with a shot. Nice pad save by Bobrovsky. Hagel gets knocked down by Ekblad. Tarasenko in there as well. And again, the Cats dumping this one out and down the ice. Another icing call against the Florida Panthers. So this is coming all the way back down. Go Cats go. So the Florida Panthers, that's right. Florida Panthers is our go Cats go. Charles is saying it's going overtime. Hayden wants overtime as well.
This late in the third period, I've been really impressed the way the Florida has defended in their defensive zone.
Reinhart gets tossed. Nope. He is allowed to stay in.
Watch Stamkos here. Watch Stamkos here try to come over the drop. Oh, one drop from Florida there.
Here they go. Star Baby Online, what's going on? Welcome in. It's been a year, but I'm back from my Bolts. We're happy to have you, and I hope, Star Baby, everything has been going well. Leland, what's going on? Going for Tampa. Tampa with it, coming across. Here's a shot. That one's going to sail high and over the net. Side, Bobrovsky has to watch for it. Tampa making him move laterally, which is the right thing to do. Joey, welcome in. Thank you for subscribing to our community. Coming off the boards and out. Tampa Bay, they got to tag up. They dump this one right back in. 5:15 to go. Bobo stops this behind the net. Florida going to get this one up and down the ice, but not far. Tampa again, hammering it right back in. Bad bounce off the boards. Panthers able to recover, and here comes Bennett. He hits the red line, dumping this one in for Hagee. He's chasing this one in. Big crash in the boards. Tampa Bay looking to move it up, and they flip it all the way down. Montour can't get it. Here comes Tampa Bay. Sharp angle shot. Misses the net and wraps around. This is going to come all the way back down. Playing this one up. Florida going to intercept. Everyone was looking for the puck. Panthers going to roll it in. Lomberg coming in. First one there. Lomberg in the corner. Lomberg has two Lightning all over him. Stenlund gets the puck, gives it back to Lomberg. Lomberg going around. Panthers keeping this one down low. Stenlund behind the net, going to come back to the line. McCullough doesn't shoot, passes it back over. Stenlund going to cycle it down to Lomberg. Lomberg in the corner. He has it. Lomberg going to take a bump, but he still maintains possession. Cousins going to play this one up. Here's a blast from this point. Big block shot. Big block shot. Wilder, welcome in. Thanks for joining us here today. 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go now. 2-1. Panthers have the lead. Lundell trying to put this one deep. Cannot do it. Turns it over. Hedman with this puck now. Oh, Norman, that would be excellent. This coming out. Lundell trying to bring it in. Tampa takes it, and they play it all the way down the ice. There was Hagel waiting for it, cherry picking. Hagel over the line, puts this one in. Bobrovsky going to play it out in the corner for Point. Point has it. He comes back around. Tampa Bay, they're upping the intensity here. Back to the line. Here's a shot backdoor. Bobrovsky with a great save. Tampa's still with it. Bobo finds his way back to the net. Holy moly. Flurry of activity. Hagel shoots it just wide. Bobrovsky can't cover. Side of the net going into the corner for Rodriguez, and he clears this out and down the ice. That is going to be an icing call. 3:08 to go in the third period. What a flurry of activity. Absolutely outstanding. Great save by Bobrovsky. Holy moly, he made the first. He tried to cover it, he couldn't. Tampa was putting pressure and he had to scramble. Wow. That was outstanding. Point was getting close. He was digging in. Unbelievable.
Comes over and makes a huge save. As Tampa pulls her goalie with 3 minutes left.
Yeah, Bruce, Verhaeghe has been great. And we got, hang on, they drop it and they blow it down right away. Vasilevsky has made his way to the bench. So it's 6 on 5. Cooper pulling Vasilevsky here with 3:08 to go. Will Tampa Bay tie this up? If you're just coming in, thanks for being here. Make sure you're hitting that like button. And of course, hit that subscribe. We have you covered all playoffs long for all your NHL action. Tampa wins the draw. And we got another whistle. So Florida wins the first draw, and it's blown down, and they get waved out. Now Tampa wins the draw, and they get waved out. So let's go. Paul versus Lundell. Paul is 7 for 12 on faceoffs. And he wins another one, and Florida going to flip this one up and down the ice. Hedman has to be quick. Here comes Listerainen. Listerainen takes a bit of an elbow and goes down. Here we go. That's right. Refs are letting him go. They've missed a lot of calls today, but it's been pretty even. Side of the net. Forsling going to get it out. This is going to roll down. Hedman back to pick this one up. Crunch time right now. Tampa Bay, 2.5 minutes to go. Duke, what's going on? Welcome in. 2.5 minutes to go. They're going to bring this one in. Everyone's moving in slow motion right now. Hagel going to move this one up. Tampa Bay. Kucherov passing it across with a shot. Bobrovsky, great save. Robbing Stamkos. And the Cats get this one out and down the ice. Now the skating is picking back up. 2:15. Tampa Bay going to play this one in. Down in the corner, Ekblad, he's going to rip it around the boards, and it comes out right to Tkachuk. Tkachuk, blue line, scores! Tkachuk, he's going to hit the empty net, putting it in, giving the Panthers a 3-1 lead. Unbelievable, what a turn of events. Tampa Bay was putting so much pressure on, and it's Tkachuk who comes out and is the recipient of an empty net goal. That was the way. Wow, that's the risk when you pull your goaltender so early. A turnover happens, the puck is fumbled, it comes out, and Tkachuk finds a way of taking it home. Wow, 3-1. Now there's still 2 minutes. There's still 2 minutes. We've seen comebacks in faster fashion than that. Let's see what happens here.
Allowing the #1 power play in the league and the #5 scoring team in the league. Only 1 goal.
Tkachuk, his first from Ekblad.
Pressured in the corner, as obviously Vasilevsky is now back between the pipes.
Vasilevsky in the pipes. Florida tying it up in the corner of the Lightning zone. 1:45 to go. Time is a ticking. Very similar to the Carolina and New York Islander game, but a lot more hitting. Florida going to put this one back in Tampa Bay zone. Tampa starting to turn things around. Thank you so much for hitting those subscribes, hitting those likes. Very much appreciated today.
Through center, Kucherov guides one ahead. Vasilevsky halfway to the bench and can't get off. Verhaeghe with what may have been a hand pass. Let's see.
We got a hand pass. Vasilevsky starting to leave as they turn it over. Jared, what's going on? Nice, Jared. That's awesome. Cross-check penalty. So Florida, I told you, watch for a late call, and it's Carter Verhaeghe on a cross-check. The amount of stuff they've let go in this hockey game, I said it, watch for a late call. This is barely a cross. Come on. Yes, he got his stick up like this. But Kucherov with an A1 class dive. That is crazy. For the amount of stuff they let go to make that call is atrocious. But here we go. They're giving Tampa a chance to come in. Nick Paul with it. Coming around. We got last minute to play. Kucherov going to Stamkos. Back to the line to Kucherov. Putting it in the slot with a shot. Bobrovsky with a monster save. Absolutely a monster save. Bobrovsky. That was spectacular. By the way, puck drop Rangers and Capitals is coming up at 3:20. So you still have time, 20 minutes, 19 minutes until puck drop for the Rangers game. We're going to be back here at 7 p.m. Eastern time for the Avs and the Jets. So we hope you'll come back and join us for some of that game. But Bobrovsky catching it in the right shoulder. Excellent save. Hagel sending it back to the line to Hedman. Hedman across to Kucherov, putting it in the slot. Florida's going to intercept. Barkov, he's going to wrap it up and gets it out. 40 seconds to go. Kucherov going to bring it in. Tampa needs 2. Kucherov going to bring this around. Again, a terrible call by the officials. Kucherov to Hedman. Hedman to Kucherov. He misses it. Kucherov now gets it to Point. Point bobbling it. Point to Kucherov. He takes a shot. That kind of hit somebody and it went up and out of play. 22 seconds even to go. My goodness, what an absolutely incredible hockey game. Spaceman, good to see you. What's going on? The Panthers, unbelievable. Woo! 22 seconds to go. There's a draw. Tampa wins it again. Here's Hedman. Hedman to Kucherov with a shot. Bobrovsky got a piece. That one goes to the far side. Here comes Stamkos to Kucherov again. Kucherov back to Stamkos. He shoots. He scores. So Stamkos puts it over Bobrovsky. They got 8.3 seconds left here. My goodness. Tampa Bay given a gift courtesy of the NHL officials on a dive by Kucherov. I give Kucherov, by the way, a 9.7 on the form. But Kucherov with the dive, Verhaeghe goes to the box. And as Bobrovsky comes down, Stamkos goes upstairs under the bar. Great shot by Stamkos, a very well-placed shot. And that's going to go in. No chance for Bobrovsky on that shot. But they got 8 seconds. 8 seconds, unless they put more time, and they do. They put a second and a bit on, so 9.3 seconds to go. 9.3 seconds to go. That was a great shot by Stamkos, and there's a timeout called. This is going to be very, very close play here. Stamkos again, his first, and that's going to be from
Obviously, Vasilevsky will stay on the bench.
So Vasilevsky stays out. Florida needs a win here in the faceoff circle. 28-19 are the total shots on net.
Try to win it back to Hedman, then straight to Kucherov.
They got to win it and go. Chernik coming in. Chernik's in the circle. Both Tampa Bay forwards are in the circle, so this puck should not have been dropped. They put it in. Florida picking up the puck. They're going to go off the boards and down the ice. It's curling, but it doesn't matter. Time has expired. The Cats win. The Cats win. Tampa Bay loses game one. The Florida Panthers take this one home. Panthers with a nice game. They got that job done. What an excellent hockey game. Holy moly. This was wicked and wild.
Join the Carolina Hurricanes and the
So thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Let's take a quick look at the stats of this hockey game. Your goal scorers: Reinhart, his first from Forsling and Barkov. Hagel, his first from Cirelli and Stamkos. Verhaeghe, his first on the power play from Barkov and Tkachuk. Tkachuk, his first into the empty net from Ekblad. And then Stamkos on the power play from Kucherov and Point. Total shots, 28 for Florida, 19 for the Lightning. Florida takes it in the faceoff circle, 53.8%. On the power play, Tampa goes 1 for 2. Florida goes 1 for 3. Look at these hits. 54 hits for Florida, 55 hits for Tampa Bay. Block shots, 12 for Florida, 22 for Tampa. 16 giveaways for Florida, 7 for the Lightning, and 16 takeaways for the Panthers, 2 for the Lightning. So what do these stats say? It says this is going to be an absolute monster of a series. This was spectacular. Thank you so much for being here. We hope you enjoyed the show. Make sure you do hit that subscribe. We want to see you back later tonight for the Avalanche and the Winnipeg Jets. That's coming up in about 4 hours or so. Enjoy the Rangers game. I'm going to go have some food, and we'll see you all later. I want to thank the moderators. Mods, thank you so much for everything you do. Much appreciated. I want to thank our gifters tonight, everybody who came in and dropped a super chat, some gifted memberships. Russ, Alex, thank you so much. I Can Prep, really appreciate it. And to all of our members, thank you so much for continuing to support us with your memberships. If you found us for the first time today, we hope you enjoyed our show. We hope we'll see you again real soon. The playoffs are going to continue. We lost one yesterday. We won one today. This is going to be a great one. We'll see you later tonight. Thanks, everybody, so much. Take care and enjoy the show. Go Hockey, go. Take care, everybody.
Hard to come by.